Hey, everybody out there, Joe Pasquale here. Welcome to Copper Cane Cigar Chat Live, another one of our live episodes. We're going live from the studio tonight because we're doing crazy cigar deals. Yes, right now, shop.coppercanetobacconist.com, our website. Get out there for the next few hours only. Everything's 30% off. Everything's 30% off. So there's Humi packs. Well, not everything. There's a few stuff that's not, literally like probably 6 boxes that aren't 30% off. I think mostly Opus X and La Union for my father, but the Nejos are 30% off. The Ligas are 30% off. I got a bunch of stuff on the table we'll talk about. Humi packs are 30% off. I think some Opus tins are out there, 30% off as well. So it's discounted just for the next few hours. So get out there, grab some stuff at a great price. The other thing we are doing tonight is if you do buy any box of Drew Estate, so a box of Deadwood, a box of Ligas, whatever, we do have this Nika Rustica 5-pack right here. So you'll get one of these for free with any box of Drew Estate. So grab a DE box and you'll get the 5-pack. I am joined today on our Cigar Chat Live by a very good friend of mine. Mr. John Runge is here. Hello, John.
Hello, Joe, and everybody else.
It's great to have you. John, long friend of mine, smoked a lot of cigars together. We kind of came up with this idea a few weeks ago. You've been smoking a lot of the Anejos from Fuente recently, and it's got a really cool store behind it. So we said, why don't we do an Anejo night and have some cognac and talk about why it's a really, really cool cigar, why it pairs really well with cognac, and just all about. So what are we drinking tonight, John?
Okay, so you mentioned cognac, and the reason we settled on cognac, of all things, was that I believe that Añejo was aged in cognac. Is that not correct?
Yes. So
that's just a nice, subtle comparison. What we have is one of the more popular brands, Hennessy. That's about 40% of the entire cognac market. This is a VSOP, which is a code for its age. We can get into that at some point and explain exactly what a cognac is and why you should be buying it. And I think we got this from your friend Chad.
Yes. So Barrel Proof, again, they're always helping us out. So Barrel Proof here on the north side of town, right in 100 town. So Barrel Proof, we picked the bottle up over there. And yes, so with the Anejo line from Fuente, it is a Connecticut broadleaf. You see it's super dark. I mean, it's a super dark, nice broadleaf cigar. Then they take the wrapper and they age it for, I think it's a minimum of a year in cognac barrels. So it picks up a really unique flavor. If you're expecting a cigar to like taste like cognac, it doesn't have that. It's kind of like, how Perdomo barrel ages a lot of their stuff in bourbon barrels. It doesn't make them, taste like bourbon, but it just makes a really unique flavor. So I tell people all the time, one of the reasons I love Anejos, and the price point on them is in that $18 to $22-$23 range of cigars. So really, when people are coming in to find
except
a rare,
for tonight,
so you can get boxes of Anejos. There's a few left on the website. There are boxes of Anejos at 30% off, which is insane. But people come in and they want rare Fuente, so they're always thinking Opus. I want Opus X, and the Opus gets in that $30 range per cigar. And so I tell customers a lot of time, hey, if you want something rare that's really cool, a very unique Fuente cigar for like $10 cheaper, maybe even more, you can smoke an Anejo. And so it's almost like usually you think the salesman wouldn't want to sell you a cheaper cigar, but I usually do. And I say, hey, if you haven't had one, it's a really, really cool cigar.
So this is on the higher end of my price point. The reason I went after these after I had one was, and just yesterday I smoked one. I lit it up at 3:00 in the afternoon, and it was like 5:30, closing in on 6 by the time I finished it. These guys are just built so well, and they last forever. It's a rich smoke. It's not strong. You'd think it would be really strong, but it's not. It's just rich. So just think of a richer chocolate, type cigar. Wonderful. It's not flavored in any way. It doesn't smell like cognac. Doesn't taste like cognac. It just tastes rich, and it lasts a long time. So I tell you, I could probably go through 2 or 3 $10 cigars in the time it takes to smoke this guy for $20, which is less now because it's 30%
off tonight. Yeah, check it out. And I will say also, if you're local and you go into our shops, we have our Fuente Friday deals for singles as well. So on Fuente Friday, at our locations, It's buy 4, get 1 free on all Fuente, Jason Newman product. And the Anejos do qualify for that. So if you want to try the Anejos and you don't want to commit to a whole box, or maybe the boxes sell out tonight, that can also happen. That you could go in and St. Joe, West Jeff, Lima, pretty much all of our locations right now have a whole mackerel, different sizes, 6, 7, 8 different sizes I think we have right now of Anejos. So you can go see what size you want, grab 5 of them, get 1 of them free on Fridays. That's always a fantastic way to try something out. Again, just a really cool cigar we're having tonight. We have the cognac with it, which is, again, I never drink cognac. Cognac's a drink I never have cognac.
Well, it was a whim because these things are aged in cognac.
Cool.
So it's like, let's just marry it up. So it's a first for me. So, what is cognac? I can talk a little bit about what cognac is. It's a brandy. Okay. It's just brandy, but, all cognac is brandy, but not all brandy is cognac. So what we have here is a grape from a specific region of France called the Cognac region, okay, of France. And the grape, the French thing, it's called Ugné Blanc or something like that. Anyway, it's double distilled in copper stills and then aged in French oak barrels. And then they come up with classifications of it, where you would see, well, if you were buying a scotch, it would be an 8-year or a 10-year or whatever, right? And what we start off with, VS, is the first grade, which stands for very special. That is a 2-year spirit in the barrel, all right? And VSOP, very special old pale, is the next up, which is 4 years. And what that means is the youngest cognac in this bottle is 4 years. Could have some 6-year, could have some 10-year, but the minimum age is at least 4 years. All right. After that, you get into what's called Napoleon brandy, which is your 6-year. Youngest in the bottle is 6 years. XO, extra old, is 10 years. And then, like, if you go with Hennessy, and of course, like all distilled spirits, the older it gets, the more pricey it gets. This price point on this is about $75.
Yeah, right around there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you go up to the XO, which is the minimum, and Hennessy advertises it, a lot of their XO has got cognacs in it that are up to 30 years old, and that's a $275 bottle. And then you can get into the XXO, and then which is well beyond that.
Right.
And so, of course, the VS and VSOP is very flexible. I mean, we're drinking it where neat. You're supposed, keep it in your glass and let it warm. Enjoy the aromas of it. Of course, it's in the price point where you can make a nice cocktail with the VS and the VSOP. Obviously, if you're going to lay out $275 for an XO, it's a neat city. Unless you own the bottle and you can do anything you want with it, right? That's
true.
Kind of the rule. So
that is true.
So the cognac is it's got the nutty, fruity pieces to it, kind of like what you'd see in a wine, but much more concentrated. And you like it smooth. You're not a cognac guy, but
I'm not. It's very good. Very good. It's does have a natural sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Not really any burn happening there. Like, it's very, very nice, pairing really well.
Yeah. Worked out well, huh?
Yeah.
We guessed
really
right.
Good. Really, really good pairing. So again, anybody out there, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So we're gonna be talking for a bit just about some stuff here on the table, some cigars. Again, really tonight, we're just saying, hey, the website, we're doing 30% off everything. So get out there, grab some stuff. If you buy a box of Drew Estate, you are getting a free 5-pack tonight. And again, if you have any questions, comments, shout outs, you can hit it in the chat. Kale here, our producer, will relay it to us. So if anybody has any questions or comments, me what you guys are smoking out there, if you're smoking right now, what you're smoking, what you're drinking on tonight, let us know out there in the cigar universe what's going on. I know, like, recently, big thing with cigars happening right now. Everybody's top 25 list just dropped. Everybody's got a top 25 list or top 20 list or whatever. Shout out, Perdomo Legacy got a bunch of top lists this year. I know we're both big fans of the Legacy line from Perdomo. Yeah. They were up there. Steve Saka got a ton with Dunbarton. Great job, Steve, saw that. Foundation got a bunch of top lists. Tatawahe actually got number 2 cigar of the year for their Tat Black.
Wow.
Right, I know.
That's impressive.
I know. And again, that cigar has been amazing for so many years,
Mhm.
and then it pops up, and the Petit Lancero, I think it was the Petit Lancero, got number 2 this year for
Nice
Cigar
they got some
Aficionado.
credit on that.
Yeah, and actually on the table here, let me actually pull it up. My personal favorite size of the Tat Black, and these are on the website right now. We call these black cracks. It's a Petite Corona. So normally with our discount, this would be like $200 for a box. So take another 10% off of that. So you're at 180. My math is right.
For how many sticks, Joe?
50.
50.
50 Petite Coronas.
sticks?
50. I've nobody buys. I think I have 3 of these left. Nobody, I'll probably buy this tonight, honestly. These are great. These are these 4x40 little dog walker, 30-minute, just so good. I love these.
Yeah.
And you can't beat them, especially this time of year where maybe you're gonna have one more cigar, or it's really freaking cold outside, or whatever it is. This again, just a great cigar. These are awesome. We got these. There's a bunch of rare tat out there on the website right now. Actually, we got still some Boris, the Boris Karloff that came out. We have some boxes of Sex Tooth, which is a limited run from them. Those are out there. Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah. Rungi's holding up. You can hold up right there. Yeah, the Boris Karloff. I think we have 2 or 3 boxes of those left. So that was limited. But again, everything you go, if you're out there on the website, you're gonna see we have so much fun stuff. The Warhead, I think we have 2 of the re-up the bombs, the 11 and the 6, I think, are on the website right now. So we have the Warhead bombs, we have their 10 cigars in here. So again, this is going to be probably in that 130, 120 range right now, which is awesome. It comes in a really cool jar bomb thing. So the Warhead from Espinosa.
Bomb. Is that, you can't open it?
I don't want to open it, but
open it?
You can find it online. It's
Okay.
out there. It is a cool bomb. It's a jar, and maybe your kids will play with it after you take the cigars out. That's cool.
You could fill it with Tannerite.
There you go. You can do whatever you want with it. We have one of these left, these are awesome. So we're talking about short smokes with the blacks. These are the Weaselitos. These Weaselitos from Roma Craft. This is actually their Baca blend, so it's their Cameroon, and they're 3.5 by 38. So these little they call them half Lanceros. Okay, there's 100 in here. 100. And I don't even know. I don't even know what this is with 30% off, but it's a hell of a deal. And you get 100 little Weaselitos in this box. So that's pretty awesome.
Have you smoked one?
They're great.
Good little smoke.
They're
Okay.
great, honestly. I mean, if nobody buys that, then I'll probably end up just opening it up and putting it in one of the stores at one point. People just buy singles of it. So
What's the price point on that?
I'll have to look.
100 smokes.
100 smokes. I think I'll have to ask Patrick to look it up if we get a chance. We'll see what the price on the Weaselitos is here. It's not bad. Like I said, I think full price was still a heck of a deal. We had 3. We had the Neanderthal Weaselitos, and I think the Cro-Magnon Weaselitos, and that was the last one I have left. So they got the Cameroon Weaselitos out there. We have some Stolen Throne stuff on the table, and that's all 30% off. There's still a few boxes of Preakness out there on the website. So even then, there's 10 count boxes on the website right now at 30% off. Like, you don't have to grab a whole box. Even the Humi packs right now are 30% off. So you want to grab a 5-pack of My Father or a 4-pack of Perdomo. A lot of Roma de Cuba 5-packs are out there at 30% off right now. So really, like a 4-pack of like Perdomo, the Connecticut sampler is like $28 right now.
Even the My Father Blues.
The blue boxes are 30% off.
Yeah, which are the Honduran tobacco.
Yes, and we actually did.
A different flavor profile. You agree?
A very different. I just did a feature. We filmed that last week. I think it'll be on our channel pretty soon. We did like a little cigar spotlight on the My Father Blue. And I broke it down, just talked about it for a few minutes, and just said, hey, that cigar is getting a ton of top lists this year. Cigar Snob gave that their number 1 cigar of the year. And I think it's really, really good. It's definitely, if you're expecting a normal My Father cigar, it does hit different for sure.
Now, do you know, are they going to start expanding operations in Honduras?
Yeah, the facility's huge. It's like
in Honduras.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They built a brand new giant facility, and I think they said this blend, they called it like 1H, like for the first one from Honduras. Okay. 1H. And I know they start pumping out some stuff for Tat out of there as well, because there's a new Series P. The Tat Series P, the cheap Series Ps, that the little roosters are like $4 or $5.
Inexpensive.
Great. Not cheap. Great cigar.
Yeah.
They have a new P Honduras that came out a couple months ago. So that's out of the My Father factory at Honduras. So you can still buy the regular Series P, which is come out of the My Father factory in Nicaragua, or you can buy now the P Honduras from Tatawahe. and again, like $4 a stick.
Okay.
Yeah, like I haven't smoked one yet. I mean, meaning to get it ordered and get into the shops and stuff like that. So hopefully soon.
So you think other companies will follow suit into Honduras? And why? Why do you speculate on that?
Well, I mean, obviously people were, worried about a lot. This popped up just a couple months ago. People worried about tariffs and things like that in Nicaragua. And so people were looking at DR and Honduras, maybe even moving like some operations even into the US a little bit, like whatever they could do. But right now it looks like the US and the Nicaraguan government came to a good agreement. So right now cigars are not going to be hit with these giant tariffs like they thought it might. So I think we're in an okay spot. But again, I think my father, obviously for that big of a facility, for them to use it, it's not a knee jerk. They had this plan for some time. But it is interesting because while they're doing that, on the other side, Fuente's opening up their Nicaraguan factory soon. So they're, obviously very big in the Dominican, but now they're going to have a giant facility in Nicaragua as well. So what do we got from the audience out there, Kel?
We got Greg Friend says, "Hey, John, I'll play you for that this summer."
I've been practicing, Greg. So, yeah, you're probably going to beat me.
Greg is a very good golfer.
Yes, he's a great golfer. He's a good guy to have on your golf team. You and I can sit in the cart and drink and smoke these wonderful cigars, and Greg will carry the day and we'll win prizes.
That's right. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm good at golfing is sitting in the cart and having a cigar is probably
at least
my best.
You've come to realize that. I've not gotten there yet.
Man, well, again, you play in these. I only play in like maybe 3 scrambles a year. That's about my extent of golf anymore. Is I get a few scrambles and that's about it. And so
but when you hit a drive, you crush it.
Yeah, when I do like that one of 8 times.
No, you're more consistent than that.
But it'd be depressing because I remember I was playing a scramble and a lot of times I play with my daughter, right? So we're hitting from the men's tees. My daughter's a very, very good golfer, my oldest Annika. And, we hit from the men's tees and we hit it out there and we're like, oh, that's a good drive. Then Annika gets up to the women's tees and just crushes it. And she's 40 yards past all of us. I'm like, why are we hitting? Like, what are we doing? Like, just let Annika hit, get it out there. We're 110 yards out every time. Let's let her, like, what are we doing? If anything, I'm just going to lose a ball. Like, let her just hit drives. Like, who cares? So,
well, you're not known for buying the expensive.
No, what was those ones I was buying from like Walmart?
It's got the bomb.
It was like no, it's like these were like big bombers or B-52s or B-52s from Walmart. It was like you had to think of like 30 of them for like $8 or something like that. Like, it's just like
say practice.
No, they didn't say practice. It said B-52, and you're just hitting rocks out there, so it's fine. I mean, again, I'm that bad of a golfer that. Is the ball going to change my play? Is even the club? Probably not. Like there's enough that I have to work on in my golf game before I could be like, oh, I only use Titleist or something. Like the ball doesn't matter for me. I can put any ball in the water. What do you got for us, Kale?
At Shield 8776 says his chips are great though.
Oh, that's my daughter. Annika, my chips are good. It's my short game holds up.
All right.
Thank you, Annika. My short game holds up. Everything else is pretty suspect. So it is what it is. I can still play hockey at least. Like I'm good at one thing. I can play some hockey.
You do play hockey.
Shout out Fort Wayne Frostbite, my beer league team. I'll start doing that now on these podcasts. I'll just give beer league updates.
Okay.
For how our team's doing. I think we're in the middle of the pack right now. I missed last week. I was fighting a head cold. I played the week before when we had a win, but we're right in the middle of the pack. We've won a couple championships. Hopefully we can win this year. There is we're in like a pretty low level of our beer league, but apparently like all these other ringers in town decide they want to start playing the low level beer league because there's guys flying around that don't have any business playing in this beer league.
Well, and just so everybody in our audience knows, and it's a good thing that the Comets strike and negotiations are concluded positively, because otherwise we may have seen this guy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna me and all the other beer leaguers were joking. We're like, oh, they're gonna need scabs out there for the ECHL. Let's have to go suit up for a night of terrible hockey.
I would have bought a ticket for that.
Yeah, no. Luckily, I think there would have been about probably 500 to 600 phone calls before it got to me. But if those people were busy,
you never know, man.
If those people were busy, then I could have been like, all right, I'll play for the Caves for one game. Yeah, again, probably
keep the jersey.
Yeah, that would be. Can I keep the socks or something? Yeah, the jersey. Yeah. Actually, many of the guys on my team are like watching. They're probably laughing because I still have this crappy, I call it roller hockey pants, whatever that I've had since I was probably like 18, and
Okay.
I still wear those over my shin guards, so I don't wear hockey socks. I've had those, and I still rock those. And every time we play against like a new team, they kind of look at me and they're like, "Hey man, like you can get socks. Like you could like I don't know. I look like a poverty player out there because I have these ripped up like roller hockey pants. So I just put tape around it. And I go out there and just play. Yeah, and I definitely don't look like a good hockey player. But
Are you a good hockey?
I'm a good hockey player. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a good beer league hockey player, and I
Okay.
think anybody that plays with me would. I'm a good beer league hockey player. I'm not dirty.
Now you a goal scorer?
I used to score more. I don't know what happened the last couple of years. I think I had like 1 goal this year,
Slower?
maybe 2.
A little slower?
I don't know. Maybe I was more. I play defense.
Okay.
So, but even a couple of years ago, I was playing defense. I put the puck in the net a little bit more. So, had a goal a few weeks ago. I don't know. I just care about winning. I don't really care about like scoring goals. Winning's good. So
You guys get a trophy?
we did. Well, it's weird. Well, you're in that beer league. You always get some type of prize. So like you get like a stick bag or a towel bag or
Okay.
something like with that. Like the one year you got like a full hockey
Socks,
bag.
maybe?
Yeah, I think we've already got socks in the past. But you get something weird like that, and you get the trophy. You just skate around and like take pictures with it, but you have to give it back
Okay.
to the rink. There was one team I was on, the Highlanders, and we had won the championship, and we took the trophy with us, and we went out drinking all night with the trophy. And then the rink called us like a week later, and they're like, "You have to bring the trophy back," because we had like we
You were
took
going to
it.
Stanley Cup that actually.
Yeah, we
weren't
did.
you?
We took it. Yeah, we took the trophy with us. We thought, oh yeah, we took it out. It probably went to like 6 different Fort Wayne bars that night.
Okay.
That random trophy, and then we did find out we had to give it
They
back.
put your name on it? They put your team on it?
Now it's just like
Not there, huh?
team.
Really?
It's just like you won. I don't know. It's it's a cool looking
You
trophy.
won.
Yeah, yay, generic team. Like that's what it was. So, yeah, it'd be cooler if they give you something. I mean, you can get a little bit of prize. And again, it's a good ice rink in town. I know a lot of hockey guys complain about it because they could always, everybody could do things better. It's a good rink. Not a great
All right.
rink. It's a good rink. Good rink. They keep the beer cheap. So after
Well, that's
game,
great.
you get a bucket of Labatt for like $15 or something. Like that's fine.
Santé. It's French for salute.
Oh, all right.
Santé.
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 Again, if you're joining
I
us,
had to look that up.
John and I are here. We are talking cigars tonight. We're smoking the Añejo from Arturo Fuente, and we're drinking cognac because it is aged in cognac barrels. The website right now, 30% off everything. Shop.coppercanetobacconist.com. 30% off everything pretty much out there, excluding maybe like 5 boxes. So, and then the other thing we did not talk about earlier, there are 2 different blends on the website right now for the next 3 hours that are 50% off. So the new Nika Shade, which there's a few in this pack right here, the Nika Rusca Shade, just for the next 3 hours, is 50% off on the website. So I think I looked, and like a box of Toros is like $120 right now for 25 cigars. And then the Dia Los Muertos from Deadwood, the Day of Dead, 2025 from Drew Estate. That Deadwood box press Toro is 50% off tonight as well, just for the few hours. So if you like a nice, good, mild Nicaraguan cigar, not super mild, still got a good body to it, the Nika Shade is worth grabbing. Again, 50% off just tonight. And you're going to get a free 5-pack like with it. So you're getting literally 50% off plus a 5-pack. Stupid
Wow.
deal. I know. And then the Deadwood box, again, is 50% off. And you would get a free 5-pack with that too, because they're both Drew Estate boxes. So again, hit the website. There's so much cool stuff out there. We talked about a little bit earlier. I mean, there's like feral flying pigs are out there at 30% off right now. Like all the Ligas are at 30% off. Añejos are 30% off. Warheads.
This cigar, this guy right here, that's a bargain. All right. 30% off of this box is a huge savings, and it's worth it for the reasons talked about earlier. You do have to tend it a little bit, but the flavor profile is very consistent through this whole thing.
It is. It's in that medium plus.
Yeah, it's rich.
It is rich, but not spicy, overly
Right.
spicy. It's got some spice on it, and you retrohale, you're gonna pick up a little bit more, but it's a really good cigar.
I think whatever spirit you pair it with, it's going to let you taste that spirit. It's just a supplement. It's not going to dominate anything.
No, it's not gonna fight it. It's not
Yeah.
gonna fight it. What do you got from the audience out there, Kale?
We have Amanda Trogdon. She wanted to know how many penalty minutes you've accrued, Joe.
How many what?
Penalty minutes.
This season? Not a ton. I did have 2 different penalties in one game a couple weeks ago. I probably, again, if we're gonna do like a counter here for the season, I'm probably at like 10 penalty minutes, which is not a lot. It was funny though. My son Primo came to one of my games a few weeks ago. I think Loretta was there too. My daughter. They like to come to the hockey games. They sit in the penalty box and watch me play. And I had 2 penalties that game, so I had to go to the penalty box. And my son looks at me. He's like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, I ran into that guy and he fell over, and then they called me for like a rough or whatever it was. And he's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. Like, it was what it was. I'm trying to think of the one penalty I had. I had a weird one where like,
wasn't the young kid going after you?
there was a young guy that went after me. I didn't get a penalty for that. But some young kid tried to like fight me, and that was what I'm not going to fight somebody in front of, like, I'm not going to fight anybody in a beer league. Like, I don't want to fight anybody in a beer league. I'm the guy out there skating around yelling, "We all got to work tomorrow. Like, there's no scouts in the stands. We got to work tomorrow. Let's not be heroes. Like, don't, I get more mad if somebody like cheap shot somebody or does something stupid. Because in my mind, I'm like, dude, I just want to get a little bit of a sweat in, have a beer, go home. It's not that serious. Like, I just want to get home and my back not hurt or something, right? And then you got these idiots out there acting like it's game 7 and flying around and hacking people. Yeah, there was a guy 2 weeks ago, and I passed the puck around, and he just like tomahawked my stick, right? Like, just slashed it really hard and didn't break. Thankfully, I turned around and he had a full cage on. I didn't feel bad, and I just gave him like one of these in his face, just hit him. Right? I turned around and just punched him in the head. And I skated away. And he's like, "What?" I go, "Hey man, these are really expensive." That's what I said. I said, "These are really expensive." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Don't try to break my stick. These are really expensive." I was just mad. I was like, If they broke my stick, that's $150.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to spend $150 on a stick right now. I was just mad about the financial aspect of it. And so he kept skating with me, and he's like, "You think you're tough?" I said, "No, I'm just mad. These are expensive." I'm like yelling at him about how expensive sticks are, and I was mad he tried to break it. And he's like, "You better watch your back." And I skated away. I was like, "Okay," and that was it. Like, he was so mad, and he was pointing at me from the bench. He's like, "That's him," and I looked over. I said, "That's me. Like, I'm right here. I'm not, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna like back down from anybody in a beer league game. I'm also not gonna fight anybody. I was just mad. Like, don't try to break somebody's stick in a beer league game. That's like, I'd rather you slash me than slash my stick. I can take a hack and put some ice on it or have a whiskey. That's fine. But I don't want to buy another stick. Those things are really expensive. Really expensive. You can't just like go to like Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever and just they used to, like, back in the day, the sporting goods stores would just have like a barrel with like wood sticks in it.
Yeah.
And just buy them for like $10 or whatever. Nobody makes wood sticks anymore. They're all composite, fiberglass, Kevlar, crazy. Oh,
sticks.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sticks go up. Get crazy. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be like if you're golfing with a guy and like he like broke your driver.
Right.
You'd be like, "Why?"
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not cool. Like, if I want to break my own golf club, I'll break my own golf club. I'll break my own. But like, don't break my very expensive thing I need to play. Like, play this stupid game. Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah. So Amanda, not a lot of penalty minutes this year. I've been fine. We are okay. I think as a team, we're pretty well disciplined. Actually, a fun thing the rink used to do, they got rid of it years ago, was if your team got no penalty minutes for the game, so if you played a clean game, your team would get like free nachos after the game. Now, I don't know why they stopped doing that, but it was funny because the one team I was on, the Highlanders, like we never had, like, we had so many penalties. Most of it was for like yelling at the referees or something like that. We had a lot of hotheads on the team. And so every time somebody would do something in the first period, take a penalty, we'd just be like, "Oh, no more nachos." Like, no nachos now. Like, it happened like,
no nachos for you.
No, I mean, our joke was like we had seen like free nachos in like 3 seasons or something like that. We had a lot of penalties. Shout out Highlanders. Good beer league team. Won a lot of trophies. I think everybody had to hate us.
How old are you guys?
Oh man. My team now, there's a couple, 1 or 2 younger kids on the team. They're probably in their, like, Ethan Rue. He's probably like early 20s.
Okay.
But there's guys on my team in their 60s.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think the average age on our team would probably be right around 40 for like
All
our
right.
team. So,
That sounds like beer league. Softball, basketball,
Yeah.
baseball, all that.
yeah. So, yeah, everybody's, family guys is out there again, just trying to have fun and skate around. Like that's the goal. Just get some exercise, hang out with your friends for a bit, go home. Yeah, that's the goal. So I know we got a game this week on Sunday. So if you're in Fort Wayne, you want to watch some really bad hockey, come out to the rink, watch some D&E League hockey and some guys out there whacking a puck around and try not to get hurt. What do we got from the audience, Kale?
We have Derek Lehman says, what would be your favorite bottle you could buy right now? And what cigar would you pair with it?
Man, favorite bottle to buy right now. Let's do a whiskey. Let's do a scotch and let's do a bourbon because they're so different, obviously.
I would like to have a dram of Glenmorangie Signet
Barrel Proof has it right now
with this bad boy.
That would be interesting. The Signet is that scotch that they do the coffee aging with.
Well, they when they toast the barley, they toast it a little extra longer, so it darkens it and it brings out almost a coffee chocolate note in the scotch. It's very dark because of that. Super smooth, wonderful. Just when you taste it, it's like a very unique, wonderful scotch to have.
Sure. My scotch would be I'd probably go with like a Dalmore. I feel like I haven't had Dalmore in a second. Obviously, they have the cigar malt, which is really cool, but it's expensive.
The 12 is just
the 12 is fantastic. 12. So Dalmore 12, and then cigar wise, trying to think that Dalmore is really smooth. I'd maybe go with something spicier. So right now, honestly, like this Warhead 11, Nicaraguan, full bodied.
Yeah.
Like just a really cool stick. That would be awesome with a
done
Dalmore.
a Centurion.
Ooh, wow. That's I mean, I was thinking like spicier, like a My Father, like a Le Bijou or
yeah.
Le Bijou would be really cool with a Dalmore because it's got that nice spice to it, or the Fonseca MX, which is that Mexican San Andreas, or you go like a Neanderthal from Roman Craft and just blow it out the water. That'd be cool. For bourbon, just as a really cool pairing right now, and maybe we'll do one soon. I would love to get I think Baker's has a really good rye.
Okay.
So I think it's the Baker's 7 rye or Baker's 13 rye. Baker's has a rye, but he just has a little green on it. So Baker's rye, and then I'm gonna go on the opposite end with the cigar. I'm gonna go mild or mild-ish. So probably like Tatawahe Cabiguan.
Okay.
Which is Tatawahe with the C on it. And then we have the Coronas on the shop right now. I know my sister man out there loves Cabiguans. That's one of my favorite all-time favorite coffee cigars. So I think that rye with that nice Connecticut would be just absolutely killer.
I would go with an Eagle Rare and a Fuente Casa Cuba.
Okay. I like that. Nice medium body. Casa Cubas are great.
Yeah.
Casa Cubas are great.
Yes.
Yeah, another I think a underrated cigar. I mean, obviously they have a huge portfolio. And it's one of those weird ones because all the Fuente boxes look very uniform, and the Casa Cuba boxes don't look like a normal Fuente box.
They don't look like it when the band doesn't look like a Fuente.
Right, exactly.
You get up and look at it.
Yeah, it just doesn't. So it's one of those slept on cigars. And really, I was talking with one of our regulars at St. Joe the other day about the line. And there's an amazing size they make in the Casa Cuba line called the Divine Inspiration. And it's essentially a Lonsdale size of the Casa Cuba. And maybe a little bit shorter than normal Lonsdale. Anyways, it comes out once a year. Good price point. Still, it's that normal Casa Cuba price point. But people sleep on it. And you tell them hey, that size is really rare. It's really, really, really cool size. That cigar is unbelievable. And I remember when the first time we got one of those rare boxes, and I tried it. I was like, whoa, this is such a great blend anyways, but that size is
it's all wrapper.
It's so good.
You just get all wrapper. There's so much wrapper on a
Lonsdale. It's so good. It's just such a good size for it. Yeah. Shout out Fuente. Again, we're smoking Fuentes right now, but the Casa Cuba line is awesome. What do you got out there, Kale?
Derek came back on and asked, what foods would you pair with those combos?
Wow.
Well, I personally, if I'm going to actually eat while I'm smoking and while I'm drinking, I think I love doing like Italian charcuterie because you have the meat and the cheese and the saltiness and the bread and everything like that, and it's like sitting down with like a meal while you're smoking, like having that charcuterie, you just like eat, drink,
Right.
smoke, snack on stuff. Like we've done that many a time where we've just had good meats and cheeses and hanging out, and it's almost like a buffet smorgasbord. Doing that that's what I would do. Is just have like some good Italian meats and cheeses and bread to go along with that.
Well, since it's like 6 degrees outside, I'm going to go with a nice Scottish lamb stew.
Ooh,
A little barley
with
in
some
it.
hearty bread.
Hearty bread.
Yeah.
You bet.
Ooh. Speaking of, we had an episode yesterday. We recorded. It should be out next week. Dwayne from Oliva. We talked about our top 5 soups
Okay.
yesterday. I know you're a big soup guy.
Well, and we got a text. Is chili a soup? It's a stew. We got that text. We had to,
Yeah. It's not a soup. Not a soup. It is a stew. But you're again, what would be if we mean top 5, but like what's your favorite soup, go-to soup? I've eaten soup that you've made before. You make good soup.
I make a good soup.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, again, it's like 6 degrees out. So a hearty ham and potato
Okay.
is just bonus for me.
Yeah.
Again, with hearty bread, right?
Yeah. No,
Hearty
again,
bread, real bread.
one of my favorite things about soup is like dipping bread in the soup.
Yeah.
Like it just, it's great.
Nothing wrong with a good chowder.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's harder to find like good chowdas around like here
Yeah.
in the Midwest, and there are still people that make good,
Yeah.
lobster bisques or seafood bisques or things like that around here for sure. And we're lucky. Again, Fort Wayne has a lot of great restaurants.
They do.
They do. You're not short of finding great restaurants here in town. I actually came from Bravos tonight on my way here, and just standing line almost out the door the entire time we were seated there. They were just crazy tonight. They were so busy, which is great for them. Friday night with this weather, they were packing them in at Bravos. So shout out Bravos. They're doing a great job over there and always killing it.
Well, and I'll add one thing. If anybody out there gets a chance to have this man's Italian wedding soup, get some, because you'll eat more than one bowl of it. That's so shout out to Pasquale, man. Okay. For the soup. He does, and he just lays out a spread. When he decides to cook, you're gonna get full.
Yeah, there's always plenty of food. And I grew up that way. My grandparents, if you came over, if there was 6 of us coming over for lunch, they cooked for 20. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
And you always went home with a Tupperware of pasta and meatballs and soup or whatever it was. And yeah, those were good. Those were good days. We always ate
homemade pasta. He
Yes.
makes his own raviolis, folks. So in the thousands, by the way.
My family does a ravioli day every year. It's a tradition where we get together right around Thanksgiving time, and it's the kids help out, and such as assembly line of ravioli. So everybody's got their job, and then we make around like 1,000 ravioli or something like that. And then we eat it for Christmas and freeze them and use them for Easter and stuff like that. My dad actually came over. Rick, shout out Rick Pasquale. I know he's probably in bed right now, asleep. He came over to watch my kiddos today. My kiddos had another day off school. It was like a teacher in service day.
Okay.
It wasn't because whether they had teacher in service day. They've had a bazillion of these flex and in service days this year. They never go to school. Never go to school anymore. And the wife and I work, and so Grandpa Rick came over to watch the kiddos today and hang out with his grand dogs. And
probably had ravioli for lunch.
Well, no, he brought me 4 bags of ravioli.
Wow.
To put in the freezer, and he said, sell them to the guys, or
really?
He's like, yeah. So I think my sister and I kind of had a talk with him around Thanksgiving time. And we're like,
just so everybody knows, Rick is the gatekeeper of raviolis.
He is.
He's the gatekeeper.
He is. And so we were like, hey, something's not adding up. There's 1,000 ravioli being produced. And then where's the ravioli going? Like, we eat a little bit of
we
Christmas.
all know where the ravioli's going.
Yeah, we joked. I joked with my sister Angela, and I was like, I figure Rick's just at home at a nightly basis, just eating all that ravioli. And so, well, look, we eat some for
you
Christmas.
Got them and they're good. I mean,
right. So he's like, you guys can have some. So now, yeah, this is the first year he was like not stingy with the ravioli. He like gave it out.
Well, we accosted him.
No, you did.
It was a group.
He got
effort,
accosted from the group. He got accosted from his family. Yeah, he did. So, and we make a few different types now. We make the regular traditional meat one, which is the sausage, the sirloin, the veal ground up with like spinach and other seasonings. It's like our traditional meatball recipe. That's like the traditional ravioli. And then we did a cheese one this year, which turned out just so good. The cheese one was great. And the cheese.
As this stuff warms up, the flavors come out more.
Oh, for sure.
Which I really like.
Very superior old pale.
Very special old pale.
It says superior right there. Yeah, superior.
That's odd.
I don't know.
The reason it's old pale is, and because Hennessy's the oldest cognac maker, 40% of the U.S. market, or 40% of the world market is Hennessy. Way back in the day, in like the 1700s, I guess they put sugar in it. And the old pale was a designation that there was no extra sugar added.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In 1817, James Hennessy created a unique blend for the future King George IV of England. Oh, wow.
He's an Irishman. Went to France, made brandy, called it cognac.
Wow.
And the king liked it, so off you go.
Shout out to the Irish. Yeah, I mean, the Irish and the English love each other. Sure do. Yeah. That's actually the funniest thing. We obviously both of us watch a lot of soccer. Watch a lot of soccer. And it's really funny. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and there's these Scottish guys talking, and somebody asked them, and they're like, do you celebrate more when Scotland wins or when England loses? And they were like, ooh. They're like, when England loses.
Yep.
When England loses. Yeah.
Well, to equate that, the Bears won the NFC North.
Yeah.
And went into the playoffs. I'm a Packer fan. My good friend Joe is a Lions fan. And, it's like you're going to root for the Bears now, right? NFC North. It's like, no. It's like asking someone from Scotland if they're going to back the English national team in soccer. No, it's not going to happen. I mean, we're out. You know, we just want to see a good game as long as it doesn't involve those guys. And on behalf of all Bears fans out there, they think the same way.
They do.
About the Packers and the Lions and the Vikings.
If Derek Lehman's out there still watching, the cast around Derek's a huge Chicago fan and a big Bears fan and Cubs fan. So Derek, I know you had a great season. I have a lot of friends that are big Bears fans. I just like Rungy, I hope you guys never win another football game for existence.
Love you, but hey, that's
I'm glad Ben Johnson, came from the Lions. He had a great year.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a problem for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the North next year is going to be like insane. I mean, the Packers are still going to be good. The Lions are going to be good. The Bears aren't going anywhere. The Vikings, I think, still have some good pieces.
I heard they fired their GM.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, think about it.
Yeah. Sam Darnold's in the
We're
I
both
know.
huge Sam Darnold fans now. I mean, what a success story, right? Fired by the Jets.
Cast out.
You go to the Vikings, have a great season into the playoffs.
Ball out.
Off you go.
Yep.
And so now he's in Seattle and he's going to the Super Bowl.
I know.
Right? Good on him,
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Seattle, Paul, another regular at our shops, ran him today at West Jeff. Huge Seahawks fan. I think maybe the only Seahawks fan I know in my life. You don't run into a lot of them, but he's a lifelong Seahawks fan. And he was like, man, I was talking to my dad. My dad, we're from Seattle area. Like the Mariners were deep playoff run. Like Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. He's like, and my dad's an IU grad and they just won the Natty. He's like, he's having a great year. I was like, wow, good for your dad.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, but whatever. Like, it's your dad's having a good year. My teams are all mid. The Red Wings might make the playoffs. So
Really?
I guess Red Wings are going to probably make the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. So that's good, I guess. They're not going to win it, but like,
Your Tigers had so much promise.
Yeah, they had a good year. They ran out of steam. The biggest thing for the Tigers right now is they just have to re-sign Tarek Skubal.
Yeah.
Tarek Skubal's going to last year of his contract. He should get the most money in baseball, but they're far off. Like, I think the number the Tigers came up with before arbitration and the number Scooble is looking for per year is about $11 million different. So he came in.
That's pocket change for the Dodgers.
Yeah, and no, again, if he doesn't,
For the Yankees.
That's the bad thing about baseball. The Tigers 100% re-signed Tarek Skubal, and I hope we're going to chop this up. This is going to go viral. Tigers re-signed Tarek Skubal, pay him the world. I don't care what you do. Just get Tarek Skubal. Give us something to care about. He's the best pitcher in baseball. Re-sign Tarek Skubal. What are we doing? Like, stop it. What do you got, Kale?
Derek came on again and said, Joe, you're killing me. Daughter also came on and said, average Michigan fan experience.
Yeah, that's being a Michigan sports in general. It's just here it is. Yeah, but we're blessed. I mean, the Lions are irrelevant, which is good to be. The Red Wings are going to be in the playoffs this year. It looks like the Tigers are okay. The Pistons are the best. The Pistons are the best team in the East.
Are they really?
The Pistons are the best team in the East right now. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be a problem for people. The Detroit Pistons are actually really good. I'm not a big NBA guy, but I've been watching this year. They're actually really, really good. So the Pistons are going to be a problem. The Michigan Wolverines basketball team is really good. The Michigan basketball team is really good. Michigan hockey team is number 1 in the country.
I pay absolutely no attention to college basketball until March.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which about probably 80% of sports fans. Yes. That's how they.
So I'm always easy out when the bracket hits.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, but here's the thing. Look, there's been years where I've watched so much college basketball. My bracket is as bad as everybody's. Like it's chaos. Like that's why it's called March Madness. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. It's like picking horses at a track. It's like, I mean, come on. Like you'd be like, oh, you're really that guy. You really know which. Come on, stop it. Like it is. I brought
questions.
Questions.
I brought questions for the audience.
Oh well, what else we have about there?
Derek also came on and said, just curious, what are your guys' favorite restaurants here in the Fort?
Oh, they're restaurants.
American Legion Post 47. Their fish is bomb. Okay. I mean, that's one of them right there. You want a restaurant.
There you go.
You got to be a vet. Join up if you're a vet.
There you go.
You know,
favorite restaurants now. Obviously, I talked about Bravos earlier. We go to Bravos all the time. Bravos is always great. So Bravos in Fort Wayne is one of my favorites. We also downtown, a Mercado is a regular spot for me and the fam. Mercado, Giant Perez is doing great stuff out there in the Fort Wayne food scene. So I love going to Mercado. And then lately, my little one has been on a big pho kick. Those pho.
Pho?
So, yeah, pho. That's like the soup, Asian soup pho.
Oh, pho. Pho?
It's pronounced pho.
Pho.
It's PHO, but it's pho. So Pho Shi, which is a restaurant on the southwest side of town, amazing family-owned place. They do just really great food. Obviously pho and other soups and Asian fusion stuff. They have sushi, but on the southwest side of town, Pho Shi is great. Banh Mi downtown's fantastic. They have great soups and all the other things like that. Do you have any other restaurants you want to shout out?
Always appreciate a good steak at Baker Street.
Yeah.
I can't go wrong there.
Cork and Cleaver's also. So
oh yeah, you know what? I'll put Cork up.
Yeah,
up above that.
And that salad bars.
Yeah. The Cork is great. That's probably in my wheelhouse. You know what I did? It's fun. The Korean Beiji.
Okay, so I went to the version of it that's Southwest, which is like K-Town. I think it's called like K-Town barbecue or whatever it is. So you cook the stuff at the table.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have that at the one you're talking about, the Deji.
Yeah, it's on next to Baker Street.
Yeah, right next to Baker Street. That's God, why can't I think of the third word? Yes, right on the north side, right by Baker Street. So the one out by us, they have like a cat robot.
Cat robot?
It brings you your drinks.
Oh, really?
And it's a robot, like it's a giant Roomba, essentially. It looks like a cat. And if you order a normal drink or even a cocktail, whatever, this robot thing like brings you your drinks to the table, which the kids were like, Dad, get another drink. We want that cat to come back. I'm like, Dad doesn't need another like $15 whatever. Like, we got our one drinks. It came to the table. Yay. The kids had such a great time. It was a lot of fun just because the food experience was awesome too. Cooking the stuff and eating it. And the food was great, but the robot was like probably the highlight of it. So there you go.
Well, I was there with my daughter and I thought, honey, you gotta have soju. Okay.
Yeah.
And my version of soju came in those little liquid boxes, with the straw. and yeah. And they come out with these nice bottles. It didn't taste anything like it. Actually tasted good.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It was pleasant soju.
No, it's a cool experience for restaurant. I mean, not cheap,
Right.
right? But it's an experience.
It's an experience.
It's like
yeah.
it's like going to a hibachi restaurant, like
Yeah.
like a cool hibachi
A
restaurant.
do-it-yourself hibachi, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's like at least the one out on the K-Town one, it's like all you can eat.
Mm.
So I think it's like
Yeah. They have the all you can eat.
yeah, it's like $35, but you eat as much as you want. Let's keep bringing meat to the table, and you'll just keep cooking it up or put in soup or whatever it is. Yeah.
The pork belly. Their sauces could be spicier. I had the pork belly. I mean, among so many things, I should have gone for more of the shrimp.
Okay.
By the time I got, the shrimp was, I'll get the shrimp. Shrimp was bomb. You know.
Yeah. No, I ate so much when we were there. I was like, let's do this. Let's do this. So yeah, this it's a cool style restaurant, which I hope they both make it here in town. It is a cool thing to go to. So again, Fort Wayne, so many great restaurants. Again, you're more spoiled for choice. Like if you want to go out to eat on a night, there's so many good options here in Fort Wayne. So what questions you got? What do you got for me? What do you got? What are you rocking? Oh,
okay.
one more from the audience. What we got?
Yeah, Amanda Trogdon came on again and said the Daegi Korean barbecue near Baker Street is really good.
Okay. All right. So she's familiar with it as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here's my trivia question for Joe.
Okay.
And everybody else can chime in. Now we're drinking cognac. So cognac is a product of France.
Yes.
The guy Hennessy is an Irishman. Okay. Got his endorsement to make it big in England.
Yep.
What country consumes the most cognac?
What country consumes most cognac? I would say randomly, I would think it would be like China.
Any takers?
We'll pause while people guess. I mean, people could also be Googling it, which would be cheating. So don't do that. I actually want to, speaking, we'll wait for the answer in a second, but probably at St. Joe or West Jeff in the near future. I want to do like some trivia nights because we used to do trivia back in the day. Trivia was a lot of fun. So I want to do like a trivia night, give away cigars. And obviously we'd have to do it in person. If I do it like this format, again, maybe maybe there's a technology we could do trivia and figure it out. If we can do it live, like online,
an app
probably an app we could do it where people like sign up and do a link.
Sign up and do it. Yeah.
Either way, even doing it in person, like
it's better.
It's probably better.
Yeah.
You do team trivia. It's a lot of fun, but
who's your guy that brings those wings?
Sean.
You better shout him out.
Yeah.
Sean.
Sean,
Sean.
Every time we need food for our St. Joe location, when we do an event, Sean kills it.
Yeah.
And he makes really great stuff. We had wings for the national championship game. He made a lot of great wings for that. We did a party over there. So again, if you're local, a lot of times when we do our bigger events, we always have free food for the customers. And Sean's always cooking up great stuff. Even for our smaller events, like last night, we had a great Oliva event at St. Joe. We still had pizza for everybody that came. So people got some pizza to hang out and have some beers and enjoy some Oliva cigars. Dwayne was a riot last night, as he always is. Shout out to Dwayne. He's probably partying right now in Indianapolis, but he had a great time last night, meeting a lot of new people. And again,
I heard.
Yeah, he had a good night. He had a fun night. Yeah, he had a fun night. And then we found out about 1:30 a.m. last night. We both love Green Day, and he was singing some Green Day very loudly about 1:30 last night. So that was a time.
Wow.
But show must go on. We're back at it tonight. So again, John and I are here on Cigar Chat Live with Copper Canyon. The biggest theme tonight is everything on the website right now. Almost everything right now is 30% off. We got a lot of rare stuff out there. So go on the website right now. This deal's lasting for just a few hours. So normally our boxes are 20% off. They're 30% off, but also there's Humi packs, samplers, tins, smaller item stuff that's also 30% off. And then there are 2 SKUs. The Nika Shade from Drew Estate for the next few hours is 50% off, half off. And the Dia de los Muertos from Deadwood, Day of the Dead 2025 is the boxes are 50% off right now. It's like a box press Toro version of Sweet Jane, essentially, from Deadwood. Those are 50% off. So snag those up. There's some stuff that, I mean, literally like my only box of Weaselitos on the website is right here. These are 100 Weaselitos. Did we find a price on this guy? 300 something? Okay, so this is the Cameroon one. This was probably the more expensive one. Again, and that's that's 30% off. Flying, the feral flying pigs. We talk about the black cracks, the petite Coronas from Tatawahe. You're getting 50 cigars for like $180 of these great little Coronas. So, I mean, I myself I'm probably buying a box of something tonight just
If
because.
you look up these sharks and see what that 30% off does,
yeah,
you'll buy it.
Yo, the Anejos at 30% off is stupid. Like
Yeah,
it's
these guys.
It's a stupid deal. What do you got, Kel?
We got Don Bregan come on and says USA drinks the most. They also had Derek Lehman come on right after and say France does.
Oh, what is our answer? What do we got?
United States of America.
Okay, there you go. USA. I thought it was gonna be a little bit. So we drink the most
That's
cognac.
why I mentioned the other countries. They gotta,
So we drink the most cognac.
we drink the most cognac.
Okay, good for us.
Yeah.
Good for us. We probably also drink the most bourbon.
Well, yeah, it's homemade.
I
so
imagine so. Yeah.
we probably drink more Scotch than Scotland.
Oh,
Just
100%.
Demographics.
Remember,
I
we were
mean,
talking. I remember there was times we were talking to Lapsley. Tom Lapsley, shout out, great friend of ours from Scotland. One of his like nephews or somebody worked with one of the distilleries over there, or near one of the distilleries. I don't think he worked for, but he worked near. Anyways, he would joke all the time. He's like, I live like a stone's throw from X distillery, and you guys get more of their product than I see over here.
Yeah.
Like you guys get more Scotch than I see in my own backyard over here. But Japan and China are really big Scotch hubs too.
Well, but Japan has started their own whiskeys, and
True.
my gosh, some of the Japanese spirits are incredible. They've won world whiskey competitions, and and they sent people to Scotland to learn that trade, and then they just took it from there.
Yeah, we've had nights where we've drank Japanese whiskey. There's some Japanese whiskeys we really, really enjoy.
Yeah,
and you can't call it Scotch, like you call it Japanese whiskey. But
with the Japanese whiskeys, you're not going to get the equivalent of an Ardbeg,
no,
or a Lagavulin. That is uniquely theirs.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Americans have issued barley whiskey, right?
Sure.
But it's, and we have peat bogs in Indiana.
Right.
What are we doing with those? We're not doing anything. We're growing flowers in the peat. We should be doing other things with it.
Just growing corn. I seen that picture. I think it was last week. I was out there in Warsaw, that anthology whiskey room out there in Warsaw. Which again, that is an incredible site.
Yeah.
Their selection of bourbon and scotches and Japanese whiskey as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. And
well,
the amount of Octomore they had was crazy.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Well, that was barrel proof.
Shelf, yeah.
Barrel proof as the Octomore, but just to drink at Anthology, they had over 10 different Octomores and insane selection of they had.
I didn't know there was 10 different Octomores.
Oh yeah, I didn't either. Their selection was crazy, but they everything from Glendronach, Talisker, Benriach, Balvenie. They have a lot of Macallan, and it was really fun. The gentleman working there was when I ordered I went in there to talk to the guys and hang out for a minute. And I ordered a Scotch, and immediately the guy got excited. I think 90% of their customers come there to drink bourbon,
right?
And he's like, "You drink Scotch?" I was like, "I love Scotch." They're like, "What do you want?" And I'm looking at the wall. So what they do is like the whole left side there, and all the bottles are on those shelves, but like those are the bottles you're ordering from. So they literally go then grab it, bring it over to the bar, and then give you a pour of it, and like that, and then they either put it back or it sits on the bar for a minute. Anyways, and I was like, you know what? I'll do the Balvenie, the 14 Peat Week. And he's like, "Oh, like you like peaty stuff?" I was like, "I love peaty stuff. I love Scotch. And he got so excited. He was like, "Where did you come from?" And I was like, I've been from Fort Wayne. I'm at the Warsaw store." Anyways, we were talking, and this guy is a nerd about Scotch as well. So it's fun to talk with him. And the Scotch that he had heard of but he never had was one that we have drank, which is that Ardbeg fermutation.
Oh my gosh,
that thing
is an ashtray.
Yes, it is.
It's a liquid ashtray with alcohol in it. That's the initial taste, and then you set it down, and you say, "That tastes like a damn ashtray," but then you pick it up and drink it again.
You drink more.
You drink more.
You drink more.
And you drink more.
And that was, if you look it up online, It was a one-off.
Yeah.
It was a weird thing that Ardbeg
The
did.
stills broke.
The stills broke, and the thing fermented for like 90 days or
Yeah.
whatever it was, and it became this like Ardbeg is a very, very peaty, smoky Scotch by itself. This was times 100
Yeah.
of that, and it was a really cool night. We drank a couple bottles of that with a bunch of guys, and it was cool. Again, it's one you'll never see it again.
So for bourbon here in Fort Wayne, I was invited out to a speakeasy. Fort Wayne has a speakeasy. It's at Mitchell's.
Oh yeah,
Southwest.
was the whole 19 they call it or something like that?
I don't know. It's there's a QR code. You got to call. You have to have a reservation.
I've seen it. I went into it once.
Oh, so you've been in it?
I've been in it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool.
Which is very cool because it's between the doors between the two golf simulators, and then it's like a bookshelf thing, and you go through that, and of course they've got a private tasting room in the back, and but nice cocktails.
Yeah.
Limited Scotch menu, but if they got the pappy on the wall, and they've got a multi-page bourbon.
So I'm not joking. I'll show you later the anthology list of the bourbon and Scotch. It just goes.
Yeah,
it's so huge. It's overwhelming. Like it's overwhelming.
It's
like,
up in Warsaw.
Yeah, we'll go out there. We'll go out there. Actually, he told me to look. They're actually doing in February. They're doing an Ardbeg night.
Okay.
And I think it's like gonna be ticketed, but they're doing like a whole night dedicated to Ardbeg. And he said, if you have any friends that'd be interested, like you guys should come out and hang out, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, hopefully there's a place to stay in Warsaw if we're coming out for an Ardbeg night, or shout out to our friend Aaron. Maybe he can DD us out there for the evening or something like that. Because but I was like,
for those that don't know, Joe is probably the biggest Ardbeg fan in the United States. He seeks out every Ardbeg that comes out. Everyone.
I'm part of like the Ardbeg like committee or whatever it is where you sign up and they give you all the updates. The Ardbeg thing. I do love Ardbeg, and I'm always like, because they're not boring. Like they do cool shit.
Yeah.
It's like there's cigar companies that are always trying and they're doing new stuff and fun stuff and things like that. Ardbeg is that, for me, that Scotch company that they're always coming out with something new and fun and listening to their customers and just trying to do other stuff. What do you got for us, Kel?
We got Jonathan Brower came on and said, why do you have a jacket on?
I like jackets. I'm drinking, I'm having a very nice cigar. I'm having a special cognac, courtesy of Barrel Proof, courtesy of Copper Canyon. And, might as well dress for the occasion. This coming from a guy who I think he wears a vest to bed. Okay.
Yes.
So, what's up, Jonathan? What's up, bro?
He's a big vest guy. You're right.
He's a big vest guy.
He's a big vest guy.
He's probably got 100 of them.
Has to. I mean, his closet is just, he's got that the Doug Funny look going. It's just like vests, like just lined up.
Well, and for everybody, if you don't know Jonathan, he's a vest kind of guy. He's got the beard and the mustache and the wax, and he looks like he looks like he dresses that. He does it very well. So but I'm gonna wear a jacket. There
you go. Again, people joining us again tonight. Website just for the next couple hours. Everything's 30% off. I know Brower's a big Pernomo guy, so even like the 12 years right now, 30% off. Champagnes, regular stuff, everything you could think of that would carry. If you're out there on the website, you get out there, you get to your cart, 30% off boxes, grab it before it's gone. It's really running till the end of the night. So there's some really cool stuff that we have. Also, if you buy any box of Drew Estate, you are getting the free 5-pack sent with your order. We're going to ship everything on Monday. So
shipping's free, isn't it?
Shipping everything over $150 is free.
Boom.
So everything over $150 is free. So yes, if you just grab like a couple Humi packs, I think our default shipping is $10.
Wait a minute, you can ship to a store too, can't you?
We don't have that feature on right now.
Okay.
Hopefully that's a feature. We had it on for a minute and then we turned it off. We're training. We're in some weird process right now. So hopefully in the future we'll have the ship to the store. Right now we're shipping to your house. Everything $150 is free anyways. But let's say you do want to grab just like a couple Humi packs at 30% off. I think shipping under $150 is like $10.
Okay.
So still a bargain.
I
mean, yeah, if you grab like 3 Perdomo Humi packs right now. You're gonna get 12 Perdomos for like $80, and then you're gonna pay 10. So for $90, you're gonna get 12 Perdomos essentially, like to your
How's
house.
yours?
It's fantastic. It's great. How's your smoking?
Still, well, I've been sucking on it, so it's getting a little hot, a little warm, but that's okay.
It's weird. I usually smoke,
but the flavor profile is still solid.
yeah, and I usually smoke so fast. I'm actually smoking somehow slower than you right now, which is weird.
We started this at 8:30.
Yeah, we're an hour and 7 minutes into this. Yeah.
Look at that. I'm about half. You're less than halfway.
Mhm.
So okay, retail on this is $23. I mean, if we'd have lit up any number of sticks,
we'd
been done.
We'd be done. We'd be
I'd have been cracking into that Oliva.
Yeah, I know. Which we will.
We will.
What do you got for us, Kel?
We have Smokin' Noble came on and mentioned the 19th hole by referencing the speakeasy.
Yeah.
We also had our boy Kyle Walker come on and say, hey, fellas.
Kyle.
Hi.
And the reason John's here with me today, Kyle had some dinner thing he had to go to. Kyle's done some work for us here at Copper Canyon.
Yeah.
And so they said, oh, we'll have Kyle do the live with you, blah, blah, blah. But Kyle
He's really the only Cubs fan I like.
I like Derek.
Fine.
Derek's fine. I love Kyle. I was actually around Kyle for that magical season.
I knew Kyle when he had hair.
That is true. I knew Kyle when he had hair.
Yeah.
He always took care of that hair
Took
too.
very good care of his hair.
Yeah, he
And
got
then
hair.
one day, there's
Gone.
no more.
Gone. I know. Yeah.
Explain that, bro.
Yeah. Where's your hair at? Hey, though, Kyle. And I know he would love to be sitting here with us having an Aho, and
Well, we could catch up on some stuff.
I'd love to. So
Yeah.
you will see Kyle for future episodes. We're getting Kyle in the studio to do some fun stuff with us. He's done some stuff for Copper Canyon in the past and done a lot of events for us in the past too. So I know Kyle wants to be here. He just had some dinner engagement tonight, so he had to go.
Quality
to a thing.
tobacconist.
Yes, he again. When we started working together many a year ago, Kyle he got me into cigars.
Wow.
Like Kyle knew I knew so little about cigars, over 10 years ago, so little about cigars. And Kyle came in at a point in my life to work with me with tobacco, and yeah, phenomenal. I mean, so again, like shout out to Kyle, because people now know me and they think, oh, Joe's a cigar nerd and he knows a lot about cigars, blah, blah, blah. But for me,
True.
yeah, now, but Kyle knows when I knew shit about cigars. Yeah, like nothing about cigars. So we go way back. And it is cool. It's been a great experience. I love what I do, and I love cigars. And I love the cigar industry. And again, if you're out there online, give us a comment of what you're smoking tonight. Again, maybe grab a cigar from the website and smoke it on our next live as well. We're gonna do these fun things in the future.
Well, I want to know if there's any cognac drinkers out there.
I mean,
Because
probably.
this, quite frankly, is pretty tasty.
It is really tasty. It is really good. Again, shout out to the Irish and the French and the English and whoever does this. Like, good for them.
So what's funny about cognac is that you think, oh, it comes from this cognac region, right? Well, there's 6 sub-regions, and they each have their own thing, all right? And this is where the master blending comes in. It's once it's made, it's called eau de vie, water of life. Sound familiar? Scotland guy, right? Water of life.
Yeah.
And it's colorless. All right.
Yeah.
And then it gets blended, and I guess it gets put in the bottle. But every one of these 6 little areas have their own little subclimates, I guess. And so that's part of that Frenchy stuff, man, that blends all that together.
That's cool. It is cool. No, I mean, it's a real, again, I'll probably drink more cognac. It's weird though, because when I was picking out, again, like we're so used to, I'm that same, like I buy a lot of bourbon and a lot of scotch, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I know scotch, I know bourbon, I know what I like and whatever. And then you get these other alcohols that I'm not so familiar with. And you go to that liquor store, and that's why Chad and Barrel Proof, and they're so good at it. But like, it's the same thing. If my buddy was like, hey, go grab a really good bottle of tequila, I walk into the liquor store and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And now again, and tequila and mezcals and stuff can get pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can. I remember like but then there's those alcohols like vodka and gin. Even the high end stuff is
There's
like
vodka and gin,
but I'm saying like
unless it's Tanqueray.
But it's cheap.
Yeah,
Like a high end vodka is like
Grey Goose.
it was like $40 or
Yeah.
$30, whatever it is. And so you laugh and you're like, oh, like for us that are out there buying scotch,
Yeah,
you're like, somebody's like, oh, dude, that's a really good bottle of vodka. Like that thing was like
hold my
38.
beer.
That was like $38. Like,
Yeah.
how many? You need 3 of these? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Like, whatever
yeah.
it is. Or again, gin. There,
Or somebody's going to chime in and go, "Hey, you can get $150 bottles of vodka." And,
sure,
okay, you know.
yeah, don't.
But I'm like that with tequila. You know, and
Dude, what the hell?
There's a lot of good product out there
Sure.
that flies under the radar. That is just neat
Oh,
sipping. But for me to walk into, you know, barrel proof and say, I'd have to talk to Chad
mhm.
and go, this is what I'm looking for. You know, all I know is Blanco, Reposado, and Añejo.
Sure.
That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, Añejo. What we're smoking.
Añejo.
What we got out there, Kale?
We have Amanda Trogdon came on and said, I'm smoking an Opus X Angel Share brought from you.
Amanda's my sister, by the way.
Well, she has quality taste.
Well, they have very good taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
They recently they're big Tat fans. Obviously, they buy a lot of Tat Hawaii, but they've been on Opus and Fuente kick recently. So
you should turn around to one of these.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't bought any Anejos. I mean,
Now's your chance. 30% off.
it's honestly it's weird because it's cheaper than a lot of stuff they buy. They've been buying like the bougier Fuentes.
Bougie. Ooh, I like
bougie.
that.
Yeah, we had some rare toy maker series stuff that came in, some stuff that was like from 2016 and some other really crazy Fuente shit that dropped, and it all sold in like hours. And I know they grabbed a couple boxes of those and they're really excited about those. And her husband, Mike, shout out Mike. He's been really into the Fuente and really appreciates the cigars. He gave me a couple great cigars for Christmas time that I'll enjoy. And they have a little smoke shed in their backyard. They have like a heated shed in their backyard with a TV, and so that's probably where they're at right now in the smoke shed. But they have really, really good taste, and I hope some of that's due to me because I try to give them like, hey, I would try this, try this, and so they smoke a lot of Tat, a lot of Stolen Throne, a lot of Fuente, and that type of thing. And again, Stolen Throne, if you're unfamiliar, which probably a lot of people are, smaller company. Lee Marsh, the owner, we're going to have him for an episode soon. We do have some Stolen Throne on the website. There's 5-packs and bundles and a couple of boxes of the Preakness, which the Preakness was released from last year. It's a 10-count box. That's 30% off right now, which is great. But we have a couple of these left. This is actually the Corona size, the limitation size of the Crook of the Crown, which is Mexican San Andreas, full-bodied.
Wow.
Really, really great cigar. And these were like a limited size that did this. And we have a couple other Stolen Thrones out there. So if you're not familiar with the brand, they make great stuff. And unlike a lot of our stuff, pretty much everything on the website is boxes with some Humi packs out there as well. But Stolen Throne, I think, is our only company that we have 5-packs of out there right now. So that you get a 5-pack of the Castle 919 or some of the Crook stuff and get a 5-pack mailed to your house as well at 30% off tonight out there. And again, Stolen Throne makes some amazing stuff down there in Nicaragua. Lee's really killing it. And small company, but their cigars stand up with anybody's in the industry. Great price point too.
So the Davidoffs are 30% off too?
Whatever's out there left. There's not much. There might be like a box of Winston Churchill's out there.
And you know, I'm a San Cristobal guy too.
San Cristobal's are out there 30% off. San Cristobal's are out there. La Romana Cubas are out there 30%
there's
off.
San Cristobal's with the San Andreas wrapper, which is that's another quality smoke.
Really good. Again, there's so many good cigars that we carry and on the website, and you can't go wrong. Again, you could go My Father, Perdomo, Tat, Roma, Fuente, obviously, Drew Estate. The Drew Estate selection is our biggest selection out there. Again, we have a lot of Ligas out there. There's Unico series out there stuff right now, like Ratzilla's, Year of the Rat, Feral Flying Pig. Really cool stuff out there that's all 30% off that would never normally be 30% off. So you're getting a better deal tonight than you're getting at any event that we do. And if you're getting a box of Drew Estate, you're getting the free 5-pack mailed out with it. So you're getting your box plus this Nika Ruska 5-pack mailed out on Monday. So take advantage. Make us busy on Monday. I want to come in on Monday and ship a bunch of stuff. That's fun to do. And
For those of you that don't have one of these,
oh, your little roach clippy thing.
I've had this about a year, and it keeps the cigar cooler. And quite frankly, I think it saves me a cigar a month.
Oh, easily.
Okay.
'Cause you know that thing down. So you think about that's an extra 15 minutes I get.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, for
Especially
sure.
with this guy.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when you get a good cigar that builds and it's got that nice flavor towards the end, and you're burning your fingers. Well, now you don't have to, so get yourself one of these guys. I love this thing. I use it on every cigar I smoke, and he knows
Yes, he
every
does.
one.
What do you got for us, Kale?
We got Jesus Fabian come on and said, I love my father. He also said, and Ashton. And we
There you
also
go.
got Jonathan Brower again saying, backwoods smoke.
What did he say?
The backwoods?
Yeah, he said, backwoods smoke.
Backwoods smoke, whatever the hell that means. I'm not sure. Jesus was at he actually made it to the leave event last night. So Jesus, maybe he's a regular at our St. Joe's store. Great guy. Just had a daughter.
Yay.
Like yesterday, the day before. So it was funny. He was on the live yesterday, and he commented when Dwayne and I were talking. And I was like, "Hey, you gonna be at the event tonight?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm at the hospital right now. We just had my daughter." And we're like, "Oh, awesome! Congrats! Come by St. Joe next time you're not in the hospital, and me and Dwayne put some cigars aside for him." And so he ended up getting out of. They got discharged. He got to his house. Healthy baby girl. Camilla's her name, and shout out to him and the family. Gorgeous little girl,
Awesome,
and really great for him. But he got to the event last night, and so we gave him the cigars, and we all said, "Congrats, dude! Awesome stuff." So good for him. So yeah, he also definitely got to the event last night because apparently all the in-laws are staying in his house right now.
Yeah. His usefulness had expired. It was time for him to go
I think it was good for him to get out of the house. Yeah. Good to see him at the event. Yeah.
He'd done his part.
He did.
Right?
He did. Yeah. Everybody's home and safe. We're good to go. What do you got, Kel?
Jonathan came back on and said, I use the needle too. I want to be like Rungy.
We all want to be like Rungy.
It's a wonderful compliment, but you gotta take the baggage too, bro.
There you go. What else do you have for us today?
Well, let me find something here that I mentioned this earlier, but no one will know it.
Oh.
Which region of France must the spirit come from to be called cognac?
Is it just the cognac region? Is that the region? It's called cognac.
You should give yourself a prize.
Yay! There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Good for
True or
France.
false?
Oh.
I said this earlier.
Okay.
All cognac is brandy, but not all brandy is cognac. True or false?
True.
Okay.
Yes, I was listening.
Okay.
I was listening. I want to. We had Nate on for live a couple weeks ago. I drilled him with a bunch of random questions or whatever it was, just for fun. We were talking about soups earlier.
Yes.
Talking about soups. Are you a pro French onion soup guy?
No.
Really?
I love it to death, but it hates me.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
Messes with your body?
Beef broth and the onions.
Yeah.
And I can taste it for days.
Really?
Kind of like, how like radishes and cucumbers sometimes, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Same effect with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I love the soup, but I just shy away from it.
Well, it's weird because it made my top 5 list, and Dwayne and I were talking. So again, look for next week. We'll have our full episode out where Dwayne and I talked about our top 5 soups and our bottom 5 zoo animals.
Okay.
Our zoo animals.
Well,
that
you don't
like.
know the conflict you started last night when you sent the text about chili.
Really?
Oh yeah.
People were like, chili's
well,
and stew?
no. Forget that. We AI'd that whole stew answer. Okay.
Yeah.
But then is it chili with beans or no beans?
Well, I mean, so we have Patrick in here. Patrick, you're anti-beans, right?
There you go. There you go.
Texans say no beans. I don't. Meat and heat.
So,
okay.
That's a state law down there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah.
And Patrick's in here with us. So I know you guys can't hear me. So he said you'll get kicked out if you put beans in. Skip Martin is a true Texan, owner of Roma Craft. Again, there's some great Roma Craft stuff on the website tonight, 30% off. And I smoke a lot of Roma Craft. But I remember Skip did a post years ago about the whole bean shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I love chili with beans or without. I don't really care. Good chili is good chili to me. I do like heat with my chili. But it's weird because chili, again, like, you know, people in Detroit, like we look at chili as more of a thing that in Detroit area, more of a thing to put on a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the chili that you'd want to eat a bowl of. Maybe put some like crackers or something in it, or some tortilla chips, whatever you want to do. Dip some bread in it. I like, if I'm eating chili in a bowl, I probably want some more heat, want some more substantial. Obviously, you don't want that like on a dog. You just want like a good spread really on that. But yeah, the whole bean thing, like, I don't know. Beans aren't bad. Like, I'm not opposed to
make chili with
chili.
beans.
Okay, sure. There you go. Like,
what's your secret ingredient? What's your secret ingredient when you make chili?
Just more chili powder, probably. Like, there you go.
I'll let this out. Molasses. Brer Rabbit dark molasses. Okay. Now give it up. What's your secret ingredient? Okay.
Powdered mesquite.
mesquite.
Powdered mesquite.
That sounds like Texas.
That's cool. Honestly,
yeah.
For all the cooking I do, and I do a lot of cooking, when we eat chili at the house, usually the wife makes it. Like, that's one thing I just let her do. Like, make the chili.
Okay.
Go for it. Whatever. I don't care. Like, I've not made a lot of chili in my life, so I'm not like it drives her nuts, kind of. Like, but there's certain things that we eat where if we're gonna eat it, like risotto or wedding soup or pasta or whatever, like, I don't let her cook. I do it. Like, she'll be like,
so hang on. So just so everybody knows, if you ever get a chance to have Joe's risotto with scallops in it,
ooh,
all right, do it.
It's very good.
All right, you got to do it. I mean, if you have to beat somebody up to take that bowl, that's how good it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very good. Thank you. So yeah, there's certain things I'm like, nope, I'm cooking that. I got it. We're good. I'm don't like, but like with chili, I'm like, yeah, go for it. I don't care. Like, you cook the chili. Chili always tastes good when she makes it. She made great chili this week. Fine with it. It's one of those things that I'm like, I'm not I'd like to be. There's two things I want to make. You know, that'll be my 26. This is what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna learn how to make a really good chili, and I want to make a really good like homemade salsa. Because I love chips and salsa.
You're gonna cook the salsa, or is it gonna be a raw salsa?
Like a cold wing with chips or whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, like a pico. Like a pico or a salsa. I just want to eat it with chips and have a good spice I like. I want to make it at home. Because I eat a lot of chips and salsa when I'm just like hanging out. And I'm like, this is probably something I could like zero in on and make a good one. Probably. I should probably do this. So yeah, 2 goals for this year.
2 goals.
Yeah, at least 2. It's a good start. I guess if those are my goals, I live a weird life.
It's always
yeah.
Grow salsa stuff in my vegetable garden.
Yep.
And grew tomatillos.
How hot were they?
They weren't.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that. Thankfully, we have the cold that we have because it's damn near an invasive species. It just blew up. Okay. And in southern climates where it's a perennial,
sure,
I don't think you can kill them off. And they look like little tomatoes, but they're green.
Yeah.
And they don't have much flavor to them. And I had zero use for them after they took over about a third of my garden.
Jesus Christ.
So tomatillos, not a fan. You know, if you see that in the garden, I'm going to grow tomatillos.
Don't.
There
you go. Shout out. Tomatillos suck. We'll chop that up. Yeah, for our garden this year, we always get a lot of basil, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Because I use basil in sauce. I'll use basil when I do bruschetta, which I make really good bruschetta. And
you make your own pesto?
I have. I don't know a lot. Actually, I probably should do more of that. The wife loves pesto. I love pesto. One of my favorite sandwiches is just like a grilled chicken breast with like pesto mayo on it.
Yeah.
A nice pesto mayo with chicken breast and some tomatoes is like just a killer sandwich. And so I another goal, 3rd goal for the year, eat more pesto. And make it. It's a thing to make.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy.
Pine nuts are expensive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a thing. Like, it's not like when I make, homemade red sauce or whatever, I got it down. It's like, few ingredients, whatever, blah, 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 like easy. You look at pesto and you're like, oh, I'll just go buy the jar. Like,
So my daughter
lot of shit.
insists on growing kale,
ew.
and I have absolutely zero use for kale. I have no idea.
So our producer's name is Kale. But yes, keep going.
Kale. Yeah, sorry, man, but you were named after the worst damn vegetable on the planet, dude. I dispute that.
I don't know. There's
freaking
probably if we
dispute
did a bottom 5 vegetables. I don't know if kale's is kale bottom 5
for me.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. There's some bad vegetables out there.
Homegrown celery. Bullshit. Sorry.
I'm fine with celery. Celery with like some ranch when you're eating
like
some
celery
wings.
flavored celery.
I mean
not
wings.
The
I
store-bought
want
stuff.
some celery. What do you got, Kale? What do you got for us out there in the universe?
Emily came on and rolled her eyes at you.
What? Why? I just said she makes really good chili, and she does a really good job making chili at home, and she kills it. And she's at home taking care of the kids right now while we get to hear and smoke cigars and drink cognac. So, on there, I mean,
Thinking about what she's going to do to your next bowl of chili.
I don't know. Like, sorry.
What's the hottest sauce you have in your house?
Right.
Because you're going to eat some.
Yeah, it could. Yeah. I like spicy stuff. I do.
Mhm.
I like spicy stuff. I am starting to find out that, like, as I get older, it does hit back a little bit more than it used to. It just does.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the next day when my stomach's going, I'm like, oh, that's because I ate that yesterday. Like, yeah. Oh, it's weird how that works. Yeah. But yeah, I still like spicy stuff for sure. Spicy with flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want just heat to be heat. It's gotta be spicy
Right.
with flavor. Like, but I'm okay with spicy stuff.
Anything that says ghost pepper, I'm shying away from.
Right.
You
Or
know.
or like again, we were talking about pho shi earlier, the Asian fusion place for like
Mhm.
Southwest. And when you order stuff at a place like that, and you order, I think I got like their Korean like hot soup or whatever it was. So they're like, what level of spicy do you want? And those places, you're like, if I say medium's probably, you're like an Indian place, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, medium is probably what I need to order because their hot is different than our hot.
Yeah.
And yeah, like exactly. So I'm like, medium's a good safe
Their
place
hot
to be.
kills every parasite possible in your body.
It just does.
And a
Yeah.
few brain cells. And
Yeah. So you're like, I'll go medium and see where we're at because I still want to survive this meal and not sweat while I'm eating it. So it is good to have that. Again, we're live here on Copper Canyon Cigar Chat. We're smoking Anejos from Fuente. We're drinking cognac. Everything on the website just for the next couple hours left. 30% off. Like pretty much everything on the website, which is a stupid deal. Get out there, grab a 5-pack, grab a box, grab something. We're going to ship it out Monday. If you have a box of Drew Estate, you're getting a free 5-pack tonight as well with your Drew Estate box. So Deadwood, the Liga stuff, your Undercrowns, the Herrera Stellies. There's so much Drew Estate out there. So get on there, shop.coppercanyontobacconist.com. I know we have a lot of links out there. So get on the website tonight to grab a box of something at 30% off. It's just lasting tonight. So grab yourself something good to smoke. And then next episode, when we do this, you can tell us what you're smoking.
And for
what do you think?
for a pairing suggestion, call Chat It.
Barrel Proof. If you're local, Barrel Proof Liquors down Lima Road, Copper Mine Passage. They kill it. They got a great selection. Their bourbon, scotch, the tequilas. Like they have a great, and they have multiple locations. That's one I go to. They have another one out there in Hardentown. They're expanding. They're gonna have one in Hamilton, Indiana, pretty soon. I think they have like 5 or 6 locations now. They're kind of expanding all over Northeast Indiana. So they're doing a really good job. And Chad's great people. He's flipping around stores. He's usually at either the Hardentown store or the one off Lima. So Chad's really good. Go see him. He knows his stuff. He won't steer you wrong. And if you sell him, if you told him that you saw it on the podcast, maybe he'll give you a discount. I'm not saying that's a real thing or not, but maybe. I don't know. Can't hurt. Like, say, hey, I saw it on the podcast. And maybe on future episodes, we'll have like a discount word or something. Secret handshake.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So, and we're smoking the Anejos tonight. What have you been? I mean, you've been smoking a lot of Anejos lately.
I have.
Besides that, we'll talk
Fell in
about
love with it, man.
Well, so what would be your 25 if you had to think about it? You know, like, are you you're not a Spotify guy, you're more of a Pandora guy, right? For music.
Yeah.
Whatever your Spotify, if you're a Spotify person, then you're Spotify Wrapped where they show you what you listen to and the bands you listen to for the year and
Okay.
your top 5 bands.
I'm so stuck in the 90s.
You're fine. But if you had to think about what your wrap would be for 25 for cigars, what brands do you think would be your 5 that you smoke the most of in 25?
The bourbon barrel aged Perdomo's Torpedo, Connecticut, is just a fantastic smoke.
Yeah.
And Nate is a great man for turning me onto those and educating me on the whys of a torpedo and why I'm such a big fan of them now. Because we've all bought cigars that, even a great cigar, and all of a sudden it's like this thing is too tight, this thing's running down one side, whatever, and to know that the most experienced rollers are going to roll that torpedo really lessens the likelihood, in my opinion, that you're going to get a screwed up cigar.
Well, and this was a torpedo that we're smoking.
And it's
tonight.
a torpedo,
Yeah.
brother. You bet.
Yeah.
And I went on, I love San Cristobals, smoked a bunch of San Cristobals. Always been a Fuente fan, Casa Fuente. The Rosados, the Fuente Rosados are spot on. And then you gave me one of these things, and damn you. Now here I am.
Sorry, I know.
Sitting on a podcast talking about them. I left the house tonight. I go, where are you going? I'm going to do a podcast.
Yeah.
What? I'm going to do a podcast.
Well, it was really funny because I was at dinner with my wife and she was asking about the episode, the plan for it, whatever. And they're going live. I was like, yeah, we're going live. We're going to talk about Anejos and Cognac and the pairings and just talk about the industry and stuff like that. And she's like, who you going to be with? I was like, Rungy. Like, oh, wait, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, Rungy, it's going to be great. We're gonna riff, we're going to talk. I was like, he's going to be fine. She's like, oh, well, I think her word was random. I said, hey. John and I go way back. Obviously, I mean, we've been live for over an hour and a half now. And
yeah,
I mean, it's easy, obviously, for us to talk. We talk all the time. We can bullshit for 12 hours if we needed to.
Well, I think I sold you on that when Neubauer and I showed up.
Yes.
And just did one.
Yeah.
That no one here will ever see.
Yeah.
And that's not because of technical reasons. It was because of content.
Yes. It was. We were testing out the studio. We just got all this really cool equipment.
We did prove that it could work.
Yes, can.
And again, a few adjustments.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing a lot more of these. Going forward, the lives are gonna be fun, and it's always gonna have a theme to it. Again, tonight's theme is we're just giving really good discounts to the website. So again, 30% off out there. Grab some boxes from the website for the next couple hours. There's still gonna be 30% off. So go out there and get yourself something cool to smoke. Again, personally, I'm gonna look to see what we got left after.
I wonder if anybody's bought anything. We're sitting here for an hour and a half. Has anybody bought anything?
I'm sure they have. My phone's across the room, and it gives me emails every time somebody does. So I know there's some boxes out there. I mean, actually, before we got on, Gunter, who's out in the world, I know he bought a box of Opus at the start of the night as well. The Diamoris, the Passion Diamoris. He bought some cool Fuente.
Saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
And he's an Arsenal Gunners fan now.
Really?
Yes.
Another one.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Sure.
He didn't know what he was doing, but
that's his team now.
So I can call him Gunner.
That works.
That works.
That does work. Arsenal's having a great year.
Yes, they are.
So
it's a tough year, but
I mean,
still top of the table.
Still top of the table. So again, John and I are big soccer guys. We watch a lot of soccer, and we're really excited, obviously, for the World Cup, just everybody else for the summer. But we watch the English Premier League. He's an Arsenal fan. I'm an Aston Villa fan.
We hate each other on the pitch.
Right. So when they play, twice a year, obviously we're against each other, but those teams are not built-in rivals. Arsenal's in London. Aston Villa's in the second city of England called Birmingham. And Villa right now is third on the table. Arsenal's first. And if you're unfamiliar with soccer, the way soccer works in England is there's no playoff for whoever wins the league. What they do is everybody plays each other twice, home and away. There's 20 teams, so you play 19 games. So you play 38 regular season games in the league, and that's how most of the leagues work in Europe. And at the end of the year, whoever is top of the table, most points, gets the trophy. They win the league. So you get 3 points, you win a match, 1 point for a draw, 0 for loss. And at the end of the day, and the other really fun thing that we love about European soccer is there's a relegation system. So in England, if you're in the top tier, and you finish in the bottom 3, you get sent down to the league below. You get sent down a league, and
That
vice
would be
versa.
like the Lions coming in last place in the NFC North and having to play in the USFL.
Right, exactly. And so,
Right.
and then the cool thing is,
Whoa.
and the really fun thing is for that second league, which is called English Championship, is that
That USFL team would come up.
yeah, there's 3 teams that are coming up to replace the teams that get sent down. And so the tier system in European soccer is so fun. It makes the last few weeks of the season a lot interesting. It's so cool to watch. And yeah, it's great. If you're not into soccer, get into soccer. The World Cup's coming up this summer, so get into it. Root for the U.S. national team. Obviously, we got some amazing players. I think the national team's going to be a force this year. Our group is pretty light, so they were going to get into the knockout rounds for sure.
So we were watching the World Cup qualifying,
Yes,
and our good friend Tom from Scotland. We're of course rooting for Scotland, because Scotland hadn't been in the World Cup for decades.
like 24 years or something.
Yeah, and they made it. So we're watching the all the commentators on afterwards. So we called them.
We called, like, we literally found like some like local, almost like radio station in Scotland that was doing a post game, and these guys were just ecstatic because they made it. And there was a number, and it was like call 81 blah blah blah, whatever it was.
And we're trying to figure out how to call Scotland internationally.
Right, and we did.
And we got through.
And we did, and we got through. We talked to this like local radio guys, and it was funny, like, because at least like we could talk to them, but these other people were like leaving the pitch, and obviously they've had probably a few pints or whatever it was. And they're like, "I'm just so happy to be here. They can't believe the team today. There's just so much heart." And they were all just again, that's more of a Cockney accent versus a Scottish accent. But anyways, they were fantastic. We were very happy for Scotland. So Scotland is in the World Cup for the first time in a long time, and it's really hard. So people think the World Cup, the U.S. usually qualifies. I know we missed in the past, but qualifying in Europe is really hard. Big deal, because when you qualify for the World Cup, it only takes so many teams for the different regions of the world, and Europe is the best.
Yeah.
Like most of the best teams in Europe. I mean, yes, you have some great South American teams at the top, but to qualify out of the European bracket for Scotland was really hard because you're playing a lot of great competition over there. So big shout out to Scotland. I mean, they have a really tough group. Their group is really hard. So we'll see what they do at the Cup, but it's cool they're in it. The captain for my team, Aston Villa, John McGinn, plays his ass off for Scotland, and so I want them to do well. He's actually injured right now, so hopefully, I think he's out for like 8 weeks, so he'll be back for the end of the season for Villa, and then back for the World Cup. So rest up, John McGinn. Get back for Villa. We need you. My team, Villa, is so injured right now.
Yeah,
like we're duct taping that team together at this point. Like,
so the reason to watch soccer is it's 45 minutes, no commercials. You get a halftime for what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yep.
And you get a couple commercials there, and then it's another 45 minutes. That's that. So, that entire game is not 4 hours.
No, it's 2 hours long. If the game starts at 3, it's done around 5.
Yeah.
And it is great. Like, and we've talked about this a million times. So again, you were not a soccer guy, 10 years ago.
No, I played it as a kid.
Right. And now we
met this Greek guy.
Yeah.
And we all just live in his soccer world.
We do. And it's that fun thing. So when people go, why do you watch soccer? Soccer's boring, soccer's whatever. And you go, yeah, but you sit down, you watch a great game. The fans are so passionate. There's so many cool stories. There's so many cool storylines across Europe and wherever. And you can find a team and latch onto them. And when you sit to watch a game with your friends, you sit to watch
once you understand the game, the subtle strategies involved are incredible to watch. How they set certain things up and how they execute and everything. It's a fantastic game to watch.
No, it's truly beautiful. We both love soccer, but again, the product, like what we watch, obviously we watch a lot of American football as well. You watch American football, and it's like kickoff commercial.
Yeah.
And then the team goes 3 and out.
Yep.
Commercial. Oh, timeout. We'll come back. They're going to video replay commercial. It's like, oh my God. Like it's too much. And if you go to a game live, God forbid, when you go to a game live, you feel it even more. You're at a game live, you're in the stands, you're like, why is nobody doing anything?
Drinking beer.
They're like, oh, they're at a commercial break. Oh, they're looking at replay again. Oh, they're doing this. And you're like, gee, can we, oh my God, like, can we just do something? I will say, it was a really funny clip I saw this week. We're blessed now that baseball has the pitch clock.
Yes.
Because I was watching a replay of an old game from like 20 years ago the other day, and all the top comments on it were like, oh, man, life before the pitch clock, because it was awful.
Yeah.
It was like every pitch, guy steps out, does this with the gloves, this, stretch, bat. Yeah. Like, it's a 1-0 count. Get the hell back in the batter's box. What are we doing? Like, throw a ball. Do a 4.5 hour regular season game in July. What are we doing? Like, there's 162 of these things. Like, they can't all be this long or this serious. Let's play some baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, the pitch clock, like, thank you. It's short. It's helped all of our lives immensely. Like, we have more time to do everything else. If you're a baseball fan, I love baseball. I'm glad. I think when they introduced it, baseball is one of those games where like any change is hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you're fighting against tradition.
Right. And so many purists out there. And so the pitch clock is one of those things like, we're not going to put a pitch clock in.
You go back to when they brought in the DH.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
These cheaters.
Yeah.
I
was like, no. DH to me, with the NL not having one, I was like, I don't need to see that guy try to hit.
Right.
Like, let him pitch. If he's a pitcher, he's specialized. Let him pitch.
Unless your name's Ohtani.
Right. But yeah, he's a freak. Yeah, he's the best. He's a freak. But like, let the pitchers pitch while the hitters hit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we don't need, and the fact that they're like the AL had the DH and the NL didn't was like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are those things about American sports, like we all grew up in it, where it's normal to us. But explain to like somebody not from America, like American sports rules.
Yeah.
Like baseball and football.
You need a lawyer.
Oh, you'd have to.
Yeah.
And they're like, why is it 5 yards for that? Well, this, like, remember when face masks were 5 and 15?
Yeah.
Where there was like the not so bad face masks and the 15-yard face masks. Like, well, if you turn their head, it's 15, but it's like you brush their face mask, it's 5. Like, that was a fun thing.
It's like football rules, explaining football rules to an Englishman, somebody from Europe, is like trying to explain offsides.
Right.
To an American
in
soccer.
What's offside?
Like, what's offside?
It's a moving line. It's way simpler than our rules, though. Yeah. Like, it is way simpler.
Yeah.
Like, it just is. Like, we still don't know what a catch is. Like in the NFL. Like, we still don't know what a catch is. We're
a football move.
Made a football move.
Made a football move.
We still have no idea what a catch is. This many years later, we have no idea what a catch is. Like, who knows?
Yep.
It's subjective. Every game's different.
So we're on football. The big top story is Belichick.
Yeah, not in the Hall of Fame.
Not in the Hall of Fame.
How?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, talk about some sour grapes.
Dude.
You know, that all of those interviews he did not do. Okay. All right. That's his payback. You got to sit out another year.
So stupid. The best tweet I saw was, well, Bill waited 46 years for his girlfriend to be born, so he can wait another year. He can wait another year.
That was a dig.
Yeah, well, he's fine. He'll be okay. Bill will be just fine. But it's asinine. Mm-hmm. He's not. I mean, second most wins, all those Super Bowls, all those playoff wins, division titles. Like, it's a joke that he's not on the first ballot. Like, that makes you like, there's so many petty people in the NFL that are out there. Like,
well, at least Pete Rose made it.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
good for Pete. That was a dick move too.
Yeah.
If Pete Rose could see the amount of betting commercials when you're trying to watch a game,
right?
Yeah,
right. He's going, what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, trying to watch a game and it's like, hey, right now you get plus 350 if you take the over, blah blah blah. Anyways, back to the game.
Unless it's an NCAA men's basketball.
Well, we knew that was going to happen, right? The minute they opened this up, the Wild Wild West, you're telling me some kid that plays at like Morehead State's not going to take 10 grand to like miss some free throws? Like, come on. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, and whoever they caught for that, there's so many more out there that haven't yet.
I got a feeling somebody's going to sing like a bird. They haven't already.
I mean, it's wild. Like you're playing some small D1 school and you're not the NIL guy, you're not this, and some guy's like, hey, if you don't score 15 tonight,
Yeah.
here's some extra cash in your pocket. They're like, yeah. I mean, it's a very dangerous road, but we knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. And the people that act like this wasn't going to happen, like, what? Come on, stop. Like, what?
So English have been doing it for far longer than we have.
Mhm.
And you just kind of wonder how pervasive is that in all of the English leagues. And so in England in soccer, there's like 6 leagues. You know, you start with the
way
Prem,
more. There's like 20.
and you go down from there. So how much fixing is going on over there?
I mean, they probably don't allow once you get to like the 8th tier where it's like the local bakers also playing goalie for you. They probably don't. Probably can't bet on those games, I would guess.
Right.
Probably not, because the guy would just be like, yeah, I'll put 500 pounds on me to be terrible today. Like, sure. But yeah, it is wild. And that's why the soccer is so cool, because it goes to those tiers of leagues where it's like, it's like the 8th tier and it's guys that are,
well, we're both
part-timers.
Wrexham fans. Anybody who's watched Wrexham on Hulu,
yes,
how a team where the guy literally was working a side job.
Yep.
And now they're 1 league away from the top tier.
Yeah.
And that's the team that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney went in and bought in on and made their TV series. And it's done a lot for soccer in America.
it really has.
Sure,
No, when
know?
they've traveled, they've done their U.S. tours and people really go nuts for them. And the Wrexham story is so cool. And I watched the series and we watched the games live. You can watch them on Paramount now and everything else, because it's got the championship on Paramount. So you can watch Wrexham play, and they got great players. And they're right there. I think right now, as of today, they were like in 6th place, which is in the playoff.
Yeah.
So they would have a chance right now. If the season ends today, they'd have a chance to come up, which would be back to back promotions.
Yeah, unheard of.
Never happened before.
Yeah, hasn't happened. What they just did has never happened. Yeah.
So 4 in a row would be.
First, now you got Tom Brady buying
Birmingham. Which
and who was the Houston Watt? JJ Watt.
JJ Watt was an owner in Burnley. Yeah.
Yeah, Burnley. Yeah.
The most boring team in soccer. Like, I don't think he knew that. I think he thought what everybody else was doing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a new team, and it's like, if he had talked to any of his friends, they would have been like, Burnley?
Yeah, maybe not so much.
Burnley? Huh. Okay. And again, probably a lot of people listening don't watch as much soccer as we do, but Burnley is historically a very boring club.
How many ties did they have? They
draws last year. Oh my God, like 18 or something like that. Like they were all like 0-0.
Yeah.
Like they gave up no goals, but they didn't score any goals.
Right.
Like it was like, hey, you want to watch soccer where no one scores? Like that would be, if you want people to not watch soccer, you would show them like Burnley games. Cause it's like, hey, you want to spend 2 hours and see 0-0? We got a game for you.
Yeah.
That's Burnley versus Stockport or whatever the hell it was. Like, there you go. Like, 2 teams just beat the shit out of each other. Nobody scores. Like, yay, that's Burnley FC. That's what they are.
That's who they are.
My friend Adam Turk, who's out there, he's back in London now. He's a big Spurs fan, but his dad grew up as a Burnley fan, so his dad's a big Burnley fan. And we'd always joke about Burnley all the time. Like, Burnley, the iconic 0-0 club.
Yeah.
What they are. What do you got, Kale?
We got Joshua Lincoln came on and said, JFR, my mans.
My man Lincoln.
Lincoln's a good dude.
You need some IT work. He's your guy if you can get him out of a tree stand.
Correct.
That's
what I was thinking
but
about.
at least he posts up in advance. I'm going to disappear for a couple months.
I know. I was going to say, we were talking about top 5 and bottom 5s. I was doing Dwayne yesterday. We were talking about soups and bottom 5s. One of the bottom 5s I almost did. We might do one on a future episode. I was going to do bottom 5, like guy hobbies, like things that guys are into.
Yeah.
And I toyed around with the idea of saying like I don't like friends that hunt. Not because I'm against them hunting or because of what they do. It's because when you have a good friend that's a hunter, they're never available.
Well, if they're your friend, you respect that calendar.
Yeah, you do. But like also it pops up and you're like, but there's always a season.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this season. This season. You're like, hey, what do you do on Saturday? Like, no, it's
tree stand.
Stand. From when? The whole weekend.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go out Friday, get some drinks? I got to be in Sand at 4 a.m. Saturday. I'm not doing anything. So it's like, it takes their whole
I
weekend.
got to get my scent right.
Yeah.
You know,
They're just
whatever it
gone.
is.
They're just gone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
your friends and hunters out there, like for those seasons, are just like, well, I'll see you in a couple months.
But I'll say this about Josh, and God bless him for this. He spends a lot of time taking disabled veterans hunting.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's part of a program that does that. And how rewarding is that? You know,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So he takes time out of his day and his priorities to take care of some disabled veterans and really makes a positive impact on those vets. So, you know, Josh, God bless you, man. Keep it up. Keep it up, man.
And also, I know he talked about the lodge earlier. If you don't know, Rungy is a veteran as well.
I am.
Spent a lot of days, like he was a chef in the Navy, and that's what he did. He just cooked really bad sandwiches on a boat. I'm joking. He didn't do that. They get nothing wrong with the Navy. If Skip Martin's out there, Navy guy as well. But I always joke, any of our Army or our Marine guys or whoever, anytime you're around them, if you say they were like a chef or Air Force or Navy or something like that, they always get a little bit, hey, that not me or whatever. Yeah, I didn't do that, but yes. So thank you for your service again, John.
Good country to fight for.
Yeah.
The way I look at it.
Top 5 country.
I wouldn't have volunteered for Kazakhstan. You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, you and 10 other guys.
Yeah, right.
There you go. You've been the general. You've been the guy. Again,
an extra ruble or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what their currency is.
Yeah.
Shout out if you're in Kazakhstan, you want to buy some boxes tonight, 30% off. They're still available. I don't think we ship there yet, but you drop ship to somewhere here in the US and then come over to our great country and hang out in Fort Wayne if you want to.
You can get in. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, grab it and go.
Yes. Grab and go.
Grab and go. Grab and go. Yeah, we smoked Anejos tonight, our Fuente Anejo, which aged again for a year in a cognac barrel, which we talked about earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Which again, it's what makes the Anejo really, really cool. So again, if you just joined us later or any part of the episode, the Arturo Fuente Anejo Connecticut broadleaf, which is a really full wrapper by itself, but they age these in a cognac barrel for a minimum of a year. So it makes a really unique flavor. And the one thing I love the best about the Anejos is one of my favorite cigars that Fuente makes. One of my favorites. Mm-hmm. But it's at that price point that for such a really cool cigar, it's not crazy.
Right.
Where people are getting that $40, $50, $60 range now for cigars, the Anejos are still in that $18 to $23 range. You can grab a good box. We still have a couple of Anejo boxes on the website right now at 30% off. But for how good of a cigar it is, again, I'm not telling Fuente to raise their prices. Please, don't. But
they have plenty of prices out there to comp for that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, like, don't do that. But, like, this cigar stands up with cigars twice its price, like all day. It just does. What do you got for us out there, Kale?
Are we 2 hours in? Still smoking this guy?
We are about 2 hours in, yeah.
We have Corey came on. Corey Albert says, "Good evening, fellas."
Corey's here. Corey, you probably know because I texted you a couple days ago. Everything's 30% off. You can tell your wife it's 60% off. That helps you. And Corey's a really big tat guy, Roma guy as well. So he knows there's some cool stuff out there. There's some Boris and some Sex Tooth and
Brother,
some fun tat
take the
stuff.
plunge and get one of these.
I know he's smoked nails before, dude. I would buy, like, personally, I would just buy like 3 of these. Like the Black Cracks, the Petite Coronas, 50 cigars for like $180 right now. Like this is one of my favorite blends that Tatawahe does. Again, made at the My Father factory down in Nicaragua. 4x40 Petite Corona, 50 of these things. Like, this cigar is unbelievably good. Good.
We haven't mentioned Christian Skordos, who is a huge bomba guy.
Yes.
And he hangs his from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because it's got fins.
Yeah, it does. Again, and we'll go back to this shot here. So we do have a few of these left on the website. This was the 601 Warhead 11 release from this year from Espinosa. These are 30% off. So you're in 10 cigars in this cool jar. This was a top 10 packaging award from Half Wheel this year. Every year, Half Wheel does a lot of cool stuff. and they always do their packaging awards for the coolest boxes of the year. And this made the top 10 for packaging out there. And it's awesome. Like it's so cool. They have the cigars in this jar bomb looking thing. And there's 10 cigars in here as well. So again, I think it's coming in at like 120-ish tonight.
Full package, great smoke.
Oh, dude, unbelievable. It's full body. So if you're a mild guy, probably not the cigar for you.
Well,
but if
who
you
makes
want
a mild cigar and calls it a bomba?
nobody. Nicaraguan Puro, just a really cool stick. And every year it's a little bit different size, a little bit different cigar when they do the warheads. So this is the 11th warhead they've done, and it's just a really, really good cigar, and the packaging's awesome for it. So definitely check that one out. Do we have anything else from the audience right now? Oh, we're quiet. Okay. Hopefully everybody's out there smoking and hanging out. It's a very
you didn't
cold.
cover this guy.
Oh, Liga Anniversario. Here, I'll hold this up. So again, these are on the website as well right now at 30% off. So these are the Liga 10 Anniversarios. I know we did a spotlight on these on the channel. This is a really cool, unique cigar. There's two sizes. You got Toro Robusto out there. Again, 10-count box, but still 30% off the Liga 10 Anniversario. So these were, you got your Liga, and Liga's very full-bodied. So that's your broadleaf, but it's your Nicaraguan broadleaf that's in your face. And so the 10 was, when they went back, it was 10 years of Liga. They went back and they made this cigar back in like 2017, and it came out, and it's really, really good. It's pepper, it's spices in your face. It's there. It's not a mild boring smoke whatsoever. And it's got a really cool like pigtail like thing on the, not the foot, the cap of it, which was a throwback to it's what they did for their the UF Dark 13 they made in 2013. Nick Moello, when he was the master blender for Drew Estate before he went to Foundation, created that UF 13 Dark, and then they want to use the same thing for the anniversary.
How's that pigtail? Can you pull that off?
Yes, you just pull it out.
Pull that little guy
pull it right off. You don't even need a cutter. Just pull it right off.
Isn't that cool?
It's really cool. Yeah. So really cool cigar out there. Anniversario. We have those available right now, which they're normally $230, and then it's 30% off of that. So that's a hell of a deal for 10 amazing cigars. So
if you're going to smoke a cigar, if you're a cigar smoker, now's the time to buy.
100%. Like again, you might have a man cave to smoke in, you might have a local shop to smoke in, whatever, but like load up on some good stuff because it's going to be warm someday. I don't know when. Not anytime soon around here. I think next week we're going to be back in like the 20s. So
I'm holding out till April.
I joked. I had a guy come in on the shop say, he's like, next week's back in the 20s. It's like, oh, good. Maybe I'll mow. It's like, Jesus. Freaking Midwest. Yeah. It's been Arctic here. Again, thanks to everybody that's been out there. Like, we've been having a lot of fun tonight. We've been drinking cognac, talking about the Anejos.
I guess I'm kind of curious about this.
Yeah.
Who's the furthest person away right now?
Yeah, comment. Let us know where you guys are at.
Anybody in Arizona so we can complain to you?
Right, I know.
You know?
If Snell's watching, I know Snell's in Miami right now.
And he's watching.
I don't know. I talked to him on the way here. Snell's down in Miami. No, he's probably not watching. He's probably drinking tequila or he's asleep already. I don't know.
All right, here's the drill. Snelly, if you chime in the next 5 minutes, I got one of these for you.
Ooh.
Clock's ticking now.
Yeah, Corey.
10:30.35.
So Josh or Corey, those guys have Snell's number. You better text him, hit him up, or Patrick here could text him and say, hop on. The guys are talking about you. Yeah, 5 minutes to hop on and comment something.
You got 4 of them are gone.
There you go. He's on the Miami. The weird thing about Miami is like he's leaving on Sunday, and he said the low on Miami on Sunday is like 28. I know. Yeah, they're getting fucked too. Yeah, that's
falling iguanas,
dude. Oh yeah, are they dead? Nope.
No.
Yeah,
literally,
they are chilling. Yeah, that's. I mean, he said it's like the coldest it's been like 20 years in Miami.
You know, I lived in Fort Lauderdale, and when it got like that, they would burn tires in the orchards. The orange trees and everything to try to keep that stuff going.
Yeah, burning tires. That's really good for the environment.
Yeah, I mean,
help those oranges out.
It's a little heat, you know.
Yeah, well,
still tastes like an orange.
Sure. Sure.
Wait, you just don't eat the peel, man.
Yeah, that's right. You just know. What do we got?
We have Joshua Lincoln came on and said, I'm outside of Waynedale. Do I win the Jonathan John Snell cigar?
He's not as far. Amanda, that was on her. Amanda's over like east of Columbus, so I know she's like over. She's a few hours away.
Okay.
So that's the far it's been on so far that I know of.
Okay.
We'll see if anybody else comment wherever you're at. Give us a comment where you're smoking or we're hanging out tonight.
Give us a shout out.
Give us a shout out. We're talking cigars. We're talking whiskey. What we got?
We got Amanda Trogdon, Newark, Ohio.
Yep, Newark, Ohio.
Okay.
East of Columbus. She's a jog.
She deserves a prize.
She has. Sure.
Okay.
I'll send her something.
Okay.
I'll send
You
her
heard
something.
that. You heard that.
So
Amanda.
here's the thing.
Might be a lighter in the
I already
cupboard.
know her and or her husband bought boxes tonight.
Okay.
I know they did. Like when we were about to get on, they're putting stuff in their cart. They're getting excited. So I know they probably dropped some coin tonight on some boxes. So we'll send some stuff on Monday extra. We'll throw some stuff in. Also, I know it's gonna be quick enough. I'll throw some of Dad's ravioli in there if it'll stay frozen.
True.
It probably will.
Yeah.
We'll send some ravioli your way. There you go. It'll show up. What else we got, Kale?
Joshua Lincoln came on again and said, I just texted Snell Runge.
Okay. He's got like 3 minutes left.
Yep.
We'll see if Snell wakes his ass up and gets on and says something. No, John Snell, great guy.
The guy that probably went down there without a coat.
Yeah, no, I want to talk to him. He's like, I'm walking around t-shirt. It's great. It's like 70 out. Like, which again, we would all be down there at 70 and being in a t-shirt. Like, would be fantastic. Feel amazing for us.
Sign me up.
But I guess, but Miami people are probably down there in parkas right now. If it's like 55, I guarantee they're wearing like parkas in Miami.
Yeah.
I've been in Vegas before. I was in Vegas in February one time, and it was like 70 degrees out. And I was walking around in jeans and t-shirt, and people in Vegas were wearing like winter coats, walking the streets because they're just not used to it. It's cold for them. Whereas we were like 72 and sunny, take it all day.
All day.
All day. Especially right now, I would take 48 and sunny at this point. Please. We'd probably go golfing 48 and sunny.
Mow the lawn.
Yeah, mow the lawn. Not right now. It'd be a soggy mess, but you've golfed in colder than 48.
You can't find a course that's open though.
No, right now I'm saying like end of fall.
Yeah.
You guys were out there on like 40-degree days. Like,
yeah.
Still
Still
whacking that thing around. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You can take the cold temperature if the wind's down.
Sure. Yeah.
But you don't know till you get on the course.
Yeah. If it's windy, that does
40
suck.
degrees and a 20 mile an hour wind.
No, thank you. This is a good cognac.
You like
Tennessee
that?
is good. It is good. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the question.
Yeah.
Cognacs from where?
France.
There you go. What percentage of cognac is exported?
Ooh. Is exported. It's gotta be high. Like what leaves France, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be at least 70%.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
98.
No way.
That's what AI said.
98%?
97,
leaves.
98%.
Really?
Yep.
That's wild. I wonder, we'd have to look it up, and maybe Patrick can. I wonder what percent of bourbon gets exported out of US.
Wow. Well, less now because we're not sending it to Canada.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sure. They can drink their shitty Canadian whiskey, I guess. Like, it's not good.
I concur.
Canadian whiskey's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian beer is pretty good. I like Canadian
Love
beer.
Canadian beer.
Canadian beer is fine.
Mm-hmm.
They can keep doing that. Canadian bacon's pretty good. It's fine. It's not better than like.
Okay,
it's
listen,
fine.
man. Canadian bacon is ham,
Yes.
and that's that.
And you're not a ham guy?
I love ham,
Okay. It's fine.
but it's ham. It's
We can let them
bacon.
have a thing.
Yeah,
Like they haven't had a team win the Stanley Cup in a million years.
nor will they. So
Probably not.
Yeah.
Not anybody this year. This team suck. What you got, Kale?
We have the Jonathan Snell came on and said, hey, John.
it's 10:36, not 10:30.
I think he made it.
You think he made it?
I think he made it.
What do you guys think? Is he in?
Golly.
Johnny, I got you.
All right. Now we'll get a free cigar against back. He's getting back. I'm throwing a cigar dinner on Monday that he's coming to. We're throwing at the FOP connoisseur
Okay.
dinner. Yeah.
Well, the connoisseurs.
Yep.
You want to talk that event at all?
Sure. So if you're local, you go on Eventbrite, and you look at 4-Way Cigar Connoisseurs. I'm throwing a dinner on Monday night. We do one once a quarter. It's been a club that's been around for like 30 plus years that John Newsbaum ran for a long time that I run now. And it's a great dinner. Marcus Daniel, who's one of the best chefs in Indiana, he is trained at some of the best restaurants in the world, and he's making a great 3-course meal. You get 2 drinks, a whiskey tasting, and an 8-pack of cigars. It's like $170.
And you pick the cigars.
Yeah, we're doing a really killer 8-pack from Hoyt, Nicaragua.
Okay.
So it's a premium pack. It's awesome.
Good smoke. Good solid
Oh,
smoke.
dude. I mean, if you bought them
You got
in
a cabinet in there?
There might be. I know there's Cigar de Cinco in it, and 2 other Hoyas that alone are like $18 cigars. Like 3 of the cigars alone, you're getting close to $60, and then you get 5 more. So it's 8 cigars.
So a non-member is going to pay how much?
It's $170.
$170. You get a dinner.
Yes.
By one of the best chefs in Indiana.
Yep.
You get an 8-pack of smokes.
Yep.
What do you got for liquor?
So you're getting a whiskey tasting. We're going to do like a bourbon tasting at the beginning of the event.
Okay.
So you're going to try a few different bourbons. We're going to talk about the bourbon.
Mhm.
And outside of that, you get 2 drink tickets to use on beer, whiskey, or whatever you want.
And that's all done on Eventbrite.
Yep.
Okay.
So on Eventbrite.
And where's it at? The FOP?
Yeah. Yeah. Off Oldale Drive. Matt Neubauer and I are hosting it off Oldale Drive over off State. So a 4-Way Cigar Connoisseur Club event. We're going to smoke in the FOP for the evening and hang out and have a good time. And the spring event usually is at 4-Way Country Club. Summer events, the golf outing.
Mm-hmm.
That we're doing the fall events always over at Club Soda. So the events are always awesome. Great value. I mean, you're getting a bunch of smokes. You can hang out, have a cigar with your friends.
Basically, you're getting $100 worth of smokes.
Yeah.
For $170, but you're also throwing in the meal and the bourbon tasting.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. So we'll be there on Monday night. I know Snell's coming back for that. So he'll be there. I'll be there. So if you're local, you want to come out on Eventbrite, you can type in probably 4-Way Cigar, 4-Way Cigar Connoisseur. You can spell connoisseur. Connoisseur is pretty hard to spell.
It's hard.
It is hard.
It's kind of like spelling Courvoisier.
I cannot spell that. Definitely not. Luckily, it usually corrects me if I spell connoisseur at this point on my phone. So there's a bunch of N's, a bunch of S's. So yeah, that'll be on Monday night. It'll be a lot of fun. What we got, Kale?
We have Jonathan Snell came on again and said Monday's cigar dinner is about to be great. And they also said there is none better than Marcus Daniel. Also mentions what cigars were included.
So it's an 8-pack from Hoyt, Nicaragua. So Cuatro Cinco, Signo Cinco's in the pack. Hoya Black, Hoya Red. It's a killer 8-pack from Hoya. Not sweeter infused cigars. 8 really good premium cigars from Hoyt, Nicaragua are going to be the pack. We also have some raffles and some giveaways as well. So if you're there, you might win something at that. And again, tonight, for another hour and a half, I think at this point is what the website's going to run it. It's 30% off pretty much everything on the website right now. So get out there, grab a box of something on the website. We have a lot of rare stuff. Literally, when you go to the main page, there's a big button that says rare cigars, and you click that, and you got Opus and Nejos and Boris's and Sextooth and Weaselitos and really cool shit. You can search by company. You can search by price point. So you go out on the website, you can really find what you're looking for.
So you don't have to hit the offers tab.
No, you don't. We found that out. So offers, if you click offers, it'll tell you what is offered. Because there is 2 other cigars. The Nika Shade Rustica right now from Drew Estate is 50% off. So the Nika Shade Rustica, the Nika Rustica Shade, which is their newest offering, which is a milder Connecticut, but still not boring, a really great cigar. Those are 50% off right now. So you're getting a box of Toros for like $120, which is killer. And then the Deadwood Muertos 2025 is also 50% off. And again, any Drew Estate box that you buy on the website tonight, when we ship it on Monday, you are getting the free Nika 5-pack with it. So if you buy a box of Ligas, you buy a box of Undercrowns, Herrera Estelis, wherever you buy, you're getting a free 5-pack shipped out on Monday with those. So grab a Drew Estate box and get a free 5-pack too. So you get a lot of cigars. So again, for that Nika Shade box for $125 and a 5-pack, like, come on, you're like 30 cigars for $125.
Now this is why you get one of these clips.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this thing's pretty tasty.
It is. And that's because, like,
He had to start his other smoke because he's
I didn't start it yet.
okay.
I just got one up because I'm going to smoke it. But that's the thing is, like, we talk about cigars and transitions, and I talked a little about Dwayne yesterday, and first third, second third, final third of a cigar, it changes so much throughout it. And you get different notes. When you retrohale, you're getting those different notes throughout it. And I always laugh, and we were laughing yesterday at Dwayne because I don't know how many guys I've seen throughout my career that will light up a cigar, and in 5 seconds they look at me and they're like, "This is really good." And I'm like, "How do you know? Like what?"
Yeah.
Like, no, sometimes you know. Like for a cigar guy, sometimes you know. You puff on, and you're like, "I like this."
Yeah.
But usually you want to sit and think and get into it for a bit.
Like a pork chop.
Right. Like a pork chop, like a Tattooed pork chop.
Yes.
Just a fantastic cigar.
my God.
But on the other side, I've had guys that light up a cigar and 5 seconds into it go,
I'm not sure.
I don't like this. And I'm like, dude, give it a minute.
Yeah.
Let it warm up. Let that tobacco warm up. Let it change. Let it develop. Like retrohale, enjoy it. Like give it a chance.
Yeah.
Smoke that cigar. Smoke it. And then an hour later they go, oh, that was really good. Well, yeah, no shit, it was really good. Like, of course it was good.
But then again, life's too short
Correct.
to smoke a bad cigar.
Yeah, if you do up that one cigar and 20 minutes in, you're like, I do not like this,
Yeah.
and you have the option to smoke something else, and you're in that moment, it's, smoke something else, I guess. Like, but hopefully, if you know what you're doing, you're buying good tobacco, then
Some of your competitors have some freebies and bargain smokes that ain't.
Sure. No, again, I think Rex and I talked about, I think it's harder to find bad cigars now than it ever was. Like everybody's making really good tobacco. Like we're in a really blessed time to where there's a lot of companies making really good cigars. So you'd have to really search to find like a bad cigar nowadays. But it still happens. You can. Yeah, they're out there. Or not as good cigars. We'll say that. They're out there. And every now and again, it's still like it's a hand rolled product.
But I've spent $20 on a cigar. That sucked.
Yeah. It happens. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck.
Like I'm not getting that money back.
And it's a hand rolled product. Again, I've had a cigar. I've lit up a cigar that I've smoked 100 times. And you have that one time where either it's something wrong, it's too tight, or unravels on you, whatever. It happens. It's a hand rolled product. It's not perfect.
Right.
It's gonna happen. And it shouldn't drive you off of that cigar. I tell people all the time, like you might have one bad experience with it, but if I think it stands up, I'll tell you, hey, try it again.
Well, it's like the Frescos.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, fantastic smoke. But every once in a while you get one that you just got to ream out 6-8 times and then cut through it.
Sure. It happens. Again, it's a affordable smoke.
Or you take the band off.
Right.
And then the whole thing just falls apart.
Yeah, you got that. We always laugh. It's a Dominican glue.
Dominican glue.
Dominican glue. That's a Fuente thing. It's like that's that glue. It's like
these are Fuentes and
no
Dominican glue on these labels.
My band came off really great. What do you got for us, Kale?
Jonathan just came on and said, "Have a great night, guys. I'm heading out to the next bar here on South Beach. See you Monday."
He's on South Beach.
South Beach.
Look at him living it up in Miami.
We should ask him about. I mean, he's a Raiders fan.
Unfortunately,
he's a Raiders fan, and I'm thinking he's going to get a Heisman Trophy winner as a quarterback. What do you think?
Yeah, they'll probably get Mendoza, which unfortunately for Mendoza,
the only bright spot I see in all that is Brady's part owner.
Yeah, I mean, look with the Raiders. I mean,
he's the most clean guy, positive guy
I know
on the planet, and he's going to the
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I'm really interested how they're going to market him in Vegas. I mean, he's not like Tebow, but he's pretty damn close. Yeah. Again, the thing about the Raiders is just like it can't get a whole lot worse. That team's just really bad, and even if he's there, they gotta get better. The worst thing I can say for them is that division. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos aren't going anywhere. Like that's a cutthroat division.
Yeah.
And so even if the Raiders become mediocre, they're probably not making the playoffs in that division for a minute unless they just strike gold and Mendoza balls out, because that division is not going to be easier. The Chiefs are going to be back. I mean, they had a bad year this year, but they're going to be fine.
You think so?
Yeah, they'll be fine. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes will win football games.
I mean, who are they picking up? That's
I'm saying Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes will win.
Kelsey's probably retiring.
He's done, but like I'm saying, they'll Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes will win football games. At the end of the day, like quarterback play in the NFL is pretty bad nowadays. Like when you have guys like CJ Stroud making the playoffs, CJ Stroud's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But Patrick Mahomes,
and he proved that in that playoff
yes,
game.
he did. And so the Chiefs defense is still good. The offense just needs to figure it out. They'll get a running game. The O-line will get back together. The Chargers will continue to get better. Will they win playoff games? No. They won't.
I don't.
It's the Chargers.
I'm a Harbaugh fan. I think he'll eventually build a good team.
No, I think he will too. And then you got the Broncos, who are
not. Where'd they come from?
Well, they're not going anywhere. That defense is legit. Bo Nix,
Sean Payton,
Payton's good, and Bo Nix, it might be a guy.
I hate Sean Payton.
Yeah,
I can't stand that guy.
Yeah,
he wins.
He does. And so like that division for the Raiders to climb that ladder in their own division,
tough,
very tough.
Yeah,
very tough. What do you got for us out there?
Yeah, Snell came on and said, Pasquale, well, Lions and Raiders are really about at the same place right now. What do you think?
Are we in the same place? No.
They're not.
We're not.
I mean, even
we were 9-8. We missed out on the playoffs. We swept the Bears. There's a lot of good pieces.
There you go.
The defense needs to figure it out. The Lions definitely need to draft better secondary. We need a couple corners. Probably another edge rusher for Hutch. But at the end of the day, that offense is pretty intact. They're going to extend Jahmyr Gibbs.
Who's your running back?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Fast.
Very fast. Very fast. So they're going to extend Gibbs, which that's a weird thing about, like, I read a whole article today about contracts. They were like, the great thing for Lions is here's the 4 positions they have to extend, and none of them are like premium money positions.
Okay.
Because they want to extend Laporta at tight end. Not a premium money position. Brian Branch at safety, not a premium position. Jahmyr Gibbs at running back, not a premium position. So they can extend these guys. When they talk about premium positions in the NFL, and Jack Campbell at middle linebacker, they extend him too. Buckus winner, best linebacker in football.
What do they got for a cap room? You have any idea?
They have some room.
Yeah,
they're okay. So
my Packers are out.
So they can extend all 4 of them fine, because these positions are not. When you talk about high end, you're talking about quarterback, you're talking about wide receiver, you're talking about edge rusher. Those are your 3 that cost you the most money. Edge, wide receiver, quarterback, right? We already, St. Brown's locked up, JMO's locked up, Goff's locked up, Hutchinson's locked up. So if our money's already locked up on those guys, so we can extend these other guys to good contracts, but you don't have to break the bank. You give Jahmyr, they're going to give Jahmyr Gibbs, who's one of the best players in football, they'll probably get like a 4-year, $80 million contract with like half a guaranteed, and that's a steal.
Yeah.
$20 million a year for Jahmyr Gibbs. You're like, yeah, done. Like, that's easy.
You think you think the Lions will grab a quarterback?
No.
I mean, Goff's how many years in the league now?
Yeah, but he's still, he's been in the league, but like, again, that pocket passer, like prototype, like we're not asking him to run, get 8 yards or whatever. Like he'll be fine. So he's got at least 5 years left. He's fine.
You think he's got 5 years left?
Easy. Yeah, easy. He'll be fine.
You are an optimist.
He'll be fine. So Goff will be fine.
And I say you're an optimist because if you look at how quarterbacks are structured now, you look at a Caleb Williams,
and
all of the guys, out of Denver,
Bo Nix,
out of New England,
I
mean, out of Buffalo, those guys can move.
They can, but if you look at our Super Bowl this year, Drake May can move a bit, and he can run it when he needs to for New England. He's a little athletic. Sam Darnold ain't. He ain't. And like when you really get to the Super Bowl, the guys that get there get the ball in the hands of guys that can really do something. Like Sam Darnold's job is to get the ball out to Jackson Smith, Jigba, Kenneth Walker, and his other weapons.
Him a journeyman quarterback now, can't we?
Like, I mean, he's been around.
Yeah.
He was written off. Again, like if you woke up from a coma this year from 4 years ago, you're like, who's in the Super Bowl? Sam Darnold?
Yeah.
The Jets are in the Super Bowl? No, not with the Jets. Sam Darnold
not with the Vikings.
Not with the Vikings. He was a Panther.
Was he a Panther?
Yeah, him and Baker Mayfield were both on that Panthers team together a few years ago. And then the Panthers got rid of both of them and then drafted Bryce Young, and then Baker did his thing and went to the Rams, and then went to the Bucks, and then Sam Darnold's now on the Seahawks. But like they were both a Panther a few years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. The Carolina Panthers are they made the playoffs, so good for them. What out there, Kale?
We got Corey. Corey Alford came on and said Mendoza is going to be the only Raider without a felony.
Raider without a felony. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm
There's
sure
hope.
DraftKings or somebody has odds on Mendoza getting a felony. It's probably plus like 20,000. That might pop up before the
Put
year.
enough odds on it, they'll set it up.
Well, sure. I'm sure.
How gambling is he?
ESPN bet on MGM bet for Mendoza to not get arrested this year. Yeah, he's gonna look like, I hope in like 2 years into his stint in Vegas, he looks like Mason Crosby, and he's just sleeved up and chains. He just goes full Vegas like Mendoza. Yeah, just gets after it. Oh, I hope again for John and for Raiders fans out there, like you hope they bounce back and they do something at some point.
I like the Raiders only because they're playing the Chiefs.
Yes,
and they play the Chiefs tough. Well, except for the last couple of years.
No, they usually always play them tough. Even when they're really bad, they end up winning one of those games usually. What else you got on your sheet? You want something else on your sheet tonight?
What world event boosted cognac sales onto the world market?
Oh, what world event?
Yep. And why for bonus?
Oh, was it like World War II?
Boom.
Was it World War II?
World War II.
World War II.
Were you reading my shit?
I was not. I'm just guessing. Were they just trying to stay warm?
World War II because of the soldiers over.
They were trying to stay warm in the trenches. They were
I guess.
cognac?
Well, that
Probably.
was World War I, but nonetheless,
They had trenches in World War II.
not like they had in World War I.
Okay.
World War I was trench warfare.
Trench war. You're right.
Yeah.
It was trench warfare.
Yeah. World War II was a little more mobile.
A little bit more. Yeah. A little more mobile. Yeah.
Wow, you just knocked that out, man.
I was thinking France and what would blow it up.
Smart.
I know some things. Some things. Some things. Again, if you're still with us tonight, website for another hour, 30% off everything. So grab some boxes while you can. And John Runge and I were smoking nails. We're drinking cognac. We've been hanging out.
My friend, I am going to jump ship.
Okay. Melania, I'm gonna lay on mine too. We're gonna be off here in a minute. We can't do this all night, obviously, and we have things to do tomorrow. I think.
You
my son is doing a Pinewood Derby race in the morning.
Wow! How cool is that? Did you make it? You helped make it?
Heck no, dude. You know me, Boy Scouts. Yeah. So luckily, we have you guys all know my dad, and a lot of people out there know my dad. Rick was not involved in this one. Otherwise, they'd still be working on the car tonight, probably. My father-in-law, Carl, who's also a very handy guy, him and my son, Primo, took some time and got the car together, got the specs, got the weight, got all that together. Good for them because I'm not the handiest guy. I know a lot. I can talk cigars and whiskey and IT and computers and football and soccer, whatever with you, but putting together the whole Pinewood Derby car thing is probably not my forte. So Primo's ready to race
really
tomorrow.
Surprised at that because I've seen you run a Hot Wheels competition, and it was top notch. I mean, if you ever really want to run a Hot Wheels competition, he's the man. He can bracket it up. He can go into the second heats and everything. And
So,
yeah, man. I mean,
there's
it's exciting.
Yeah.
You're thinking, old guys running Hot Wheels. But Joe has a way of making it exciting.
So we do, we do once a year. We do a benefit for the local FOP where we do a Scotch night here in town. And what we do is we set this ramp track. We bought this like cool Hot Wheels ramp track that has an electronic finish line, and it's 6 lanes. And to raise money for the fraternal police, we drink whiskey, and then everybody buys
a car,
buys up to like 2 cars.
Yep.
So we're like, hey, it's $10 a car. We bring a ton of Hot Wheels cars. You pay $20. You pick 2 from the table, and then we draw random cards for what track you're on, and then we bracket race the whole night. So we're going to do heat after heat after heat, and then the winner at the end of the night gets like some cigars. Second place gets whatever, and then we do another prize for like the slowest car the whole night as well. So we just race. Yes, we just race
Hey,
Hot
you,
Wheels
do you
cars.
remember who won last time?
2 years ago was Snell.
Yeah.
Who won this year? Who did win this year?
Who did win this year?
Oh.
Why would John Runge mention that?
Who did win?
Who did win?
Who did win?
Come on, say it, Joe. Who said it? Who won?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Wasn't me. Who was the big winner that night?
It was me, man.
Yeah, it was him.
It was
Runge.
me.
Runge won that night. He had a good car.
I had a great car.
You had 2 good cars.
I did.
Both your cars were good. They were both fast.
Yes.
And it is fun because it's just mindless. It's dumb. It's a good way to break up the night.
So how we put this tasting together, because it's a fundraiser for the FOP. So we use their facility, and we used to everybody bring a bottle, and when you got 20 guys and 20 bottles of scotch, and you got a Scotsman announcing it all, you're really kind of worn out for the 20th bottle. So after that debacle, we decided that we would make teams. So Joe and I would get together, and Patrick and everybody, and we'd say, well, put in 50 bucks, get 3 or 4 guys, 5 guys. You know, now you're buying a scotch that you'd normally walk right by.
Right.
Because I'm not laying out $250 for a bottle of scotch. So we bring that. So that cut the 20 some bottles down to about 8, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the end, everybody has a tasting. We talk about it, price point, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, we auction off the remainder of the bottles, and all that money goes to the FOP. So it's pretty cool that, we were able to toss, and that gets into a nice, you can get into a nice bidding war. There was one Talisker that was from 1996. And one of the guys there was born in 1996. So he was walking out with that bottle. So I think, and there was about a little over a third of it left.
Sure.
And he laid out $100 to get that third of a bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, because he wanted that bottle, and the other bottles went well too. It's a hoot, because by the time you get done, after you've had 8 pours,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
And it's time to open up the wallet and bid. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It is a cool
experience.
event. It's a really fun event. Then we do it. Don't we throw it is the spring?
Oh no,
fall. It's fall, right?
It's
It's always the fall.
traditionally,
Yeah, right around Thanksgiving.
it's the Sunday before
For Thanksgiving. And this year we did it the one after.
Yeah, and this time we did the after because of scheduling, but it's traditionally the Sunday before.
And we always bring a bunch of food. There's always a lot
Yep.
of food there. So again, if you know me and you want to contact me, and next fall you want me involved, it's a really fun night. Obviously, a lot of people from the FOP, a lot of police officers show up as well, but it's always open to other people that aren't part of the FOP.
And if you're local, and you want to be a part of that, contact the FOP, Matt Neubauer.
Yep.
At the FOP. Great guy.
Yep.
And see about getting involved in that. Or if you just want to help the police with their Coats for Kids, call him as well. Reach out on that program. That's a wonderful program that gets coats for our kids, and some Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And they administer all of that. They just could always use extra money, good stuff, man.
It's funny, we're talking about old whiskeys. Like just last week when I was out there in Warsaw and I was talking whiskey at an anthology, I was talking about Gordon MacPhail. The Gordon MacPhail bottles, which are, you can find them. Sure. I'm not even sure.
So the story behind Gordon MacPhail is they're an independent company in Scotland. And what they do is they buy barrels from distillers. Okay. And so they'll put that distiller's name on it. And our first exposure to Gordon MacPhail was Joe. God knows how he was in Grable that day.
Yep.
And pulls into the package store.
So for you people that don't know, Grable, Indiana,
Yeah.
outside of Fort Wayne, big Amish community. So
Yes.
it's like, it's out, probably from here at 30,
Where you
40
go to
minutes
get
away.
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's this little liquor store that I sold cigars to out in Grable, Indiana. And they had some very dusty Scotch bottles just sit up on the shelf. the lady that ran the place was like, had no idea what they had,
Yeah.
and I had no idea what they were. And I was like, what are those Scotch bottles out there? This lady's like, I've worked here for 20 plus years, and those bottles of Scotch have been here as long as I've been here, because apparently there's not a big market in Grable, Indiana for like, $100, $120 bottles of Scotches. So these bottles had nowhere to go. And that's when we found them.
Mm-hmm. So there were two. There was an 8-year lowland malt from somewhere. Gordon MacPhail, they got it from somewhere. And there was a 20-year Mortlock Glenlivet.
Yeah.
20 years old and sitting on the shelf for 20 years.
Those were 1989.
Yeah.
Those things were bottled in 1989 when we found them, because we were trying to research, remember?
Yeah.
And like it was like pre-internet.
Yeah.
So like we found stuff
Yeah.
that was like kind of like it, but way after.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even find a comp on the bottles that we found.
So we went in and made a deal. We're going to buy all of these for X amount. I don't know. It was, like $80 a bottle.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, we're like,
And,
we'll take the last like 16 bottles you have of
Yeah.
everything. Can you give us like 40% whatever? They're like, yeah, done. Take it.
So I
Get
still
out of
have one.
You do.
I still have the 20-year Mortlock.
Let's drink it on
And,
a podcast. Let's do
no.
that. What?
Um,
No, let's do that.
The
Go home and get it.
what my research took me to an auction site in London. It was $1,500.
Yeah, it's probably double that now.
It's so you can drink that when I'm dead.
All right.
All right, because that's what I'm saving it for. Hopefully, it'll
Fair
be
enough.
another 40 years.
That's right. So
Yeah,
2027. We're
So
gonna drink.
I'm going to be 52 tomorrow.
Yeah, but good for you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kid you not.
no, it is your
It
birthday.
is my birthday tomorrow,
Oh,
man.
it's almost your birthday.
Almost my birthday.
What is your birthday cigar this year?
What's my birthday cigar?
For the birthday calendar thing?
It's a JSK toothpick.
Yeah. Shout out JSK, Jocelyn Crawl. So
Yeah,
Another-
Christy.
yeah, Bristy. Another fun thing we do, a big group of our friends, every year we get together and we all everybody buys like a box and a bottle. And what you do is you divide up then the bottle into these little small bottles and you give everybody a cigar. And so you and all your friends leave. This is actually, it came from Rungy. Rungy and Friends is a bourbon. And what you do is you put your date on it and their cigar. And then when your friend's birthday pops up, you smoke that cigar and you drink their drink for their birthday. So I have Rungy's beverage and his cigar waiting for me, and I will smoke and drink that tomorrow.
Yeah,
And what was your drink this year? What was your?
Talisker Distiller's Edition.
You love Talisker.
I love Talisker.
You love Talisker.
And that Talisker is a 10-year, but it's not the standard Talisker. It's aged in a sherry cask, first use sherry cask.
Okay.
That's important in the
Yes,
Scotch world.
it is.
So it's peaty and smoky and salty and sweet.
All
it's
of
like,
it. All of it. So
taste,
much.
Taste the rain.
So much. So much of it. So much of it. It's interesting. We love these Milano's. I think Milano was probably the first box I ever sold you many years ago. It might have been
The
the
Salomones.
Figurado.
Figurado. Yeah,
which
man.
is a Solomon. Yeah.
Salamo, whatever.
Whatever,
I don't even
I
know.
know.
I can't even
I know.
spell.
I had Dwayne here yesterday to leave and he was saying Figurado and he's saying Salomon. I always want to be like, hey, can you tell us the difference between a Salomon and
What'd you
Figurado?
say?
I didn't. I
Oh.
didn't want to put him on the spot. because
Okay.
He'd have to give the canned answer. or
I always
whatever it
thought
is.
Figurado was a smaller version.
Well, you can have a Figurado that's 4 inches. You have a Figurado that's 7. Like,
Yeah.
The funny thing about the cigar industry is like we just make up shit, right? People are like,
Sure.
oh, it's a double Toro.
Yeah.
You're like, what's that? You're like, oh, it's a Gordo.
Yeah.
That's a 6x60.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a short Churchill. You're like, that's a Toro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing the naming for us.
Yes.
Double Robusto.
It's like
What-
Harley Davidson's. It's the new Harley Davidson. We've changed the hand grip.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, what's this size?
Yeah.
That's a double Robusto. What the fuck is a double Robusto? Like, that doesn't make any like sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And then we have the companies I love that we buy all day. Like, I just throw it out the window and just name size whatever they want to name it.
Yeah. And
Like-
you know who's Risty does that.
Risty does that.
He just makes shit up, man.
yeah.
He doesn't know. He just makes it up.
Skip Martin and Roma Craft. You're like, oh, what's that Cro-Magnon size? Oh, that's the EMH. The hell's an EMH? That's like a Robusto. What's the Anthropology? Lawn sale. What's this? Who knows?
Yeah.
No one knows. Like, it is what it is. Like, SGP. It's a 4x46. Sure it is. Great.
4x46 is a
Petite Corona.
Yeah.
But yeah, for them, everything's got like its name and thing. And then I think the craziest one besides Roma Craft would be Illusione. Illusione, like Dion, the owner of that, was really, really big into Harry Houdini.
Okay.
And so a lot of their sizes would have like magic themes or like whatever.
Right.
So like instead of like a box press, it was a bench press.
Now, do you think
thing.
They do that for marketing? Okay.
But it's lost on 90% of people.
Exactly. It's
Right.
like, you know, we like our flavor profiles, but a lot of that is based on the size as well.
Yes.
Because there's some Robustos out there that are awesome, but when you get it in a Toro, not so much.
Well, just change it. It just changes.
Yeah, it
Like,
changes.
Again, like if you have a blend that you're like, I smoke a Toro of that, and I handed you a smaller ring age or bigger ring age, it's going to change it completely.
Yes.
Completely. Again, like we're smoking, these Milanos right now, and if we had the double Toro version or the Robusto version of Maduro or whatever it is, like it's going to be
different.
Completely different.
The draw's different.
And again,
the flavor profile as it progresses is
different.
Again,
we were smoking the Anejos tonight, and we did the I think it's number 60, which is that big torpedo. But they make the 888 size, which is like pretty damn close to a Lancero.
Yeah,
I push a Lancero size. It's like a torpedo Lancero, and that is
radically different,
but so good.
Yeah,
so good. I mean, I love small ring gauge cigars, but that cigar is like just night and day from what we just smoked. It just is.
See, I'm stuck on a 50 ring gauge. 48 to 52, man. I mean, I just got to have that particular. That's my flavor profile.
I always say like my dream cigar is probably a 6.5 by 46.
Really?
Kind of the Lonsdale, like again, like or that Havana Kazi size, like the Kazi size from Tatawai they do, which is like that 46. But
they burn fast, don't you think? They burn fast.
They do, but like I still probably smoke more 50s than anything.
Yeah.
Probably smoke, again, because we try to be as like. You think about what you're going to carry at your shops. Toro, Robusto are the two most popular sizes. So if I'm bringing something in, it's probably going to be a Toro or Robusto or both of a cigar anyway. So if I'm picking up a cigar from our shops, it's probably a 50 of something because you're trying to get the mass market size. Like everybody says they want to smoke Lanceros, but people don't buy Lanceros, right?
I'm not a Lancero guy.
I love Lanceros. It's one of those things that people want it, and then you put it on a shelf, and then people don't buy it, and then they are great.
Yeah.
And you'll sell way more Gordos than Lanceros. But we're not Gordo guys either.
I'm not a Gordo guy.
Right, I'm not a 6x60.
I mean, if I do a Gordo, I have to have a punch.
Yeah, or it's gonna be or like a box press Gordo. Smokes more like a 56 usually because the box press.
Yeah.
It's like it's more tolerable for sure.
I still gotta have a smaller draw. I gotta have the proper draw on it. There's nothing worse to me. And the biggest mistake when you take like a My Father Connie, which is such a solid smoke.
Yeah.
But if you cut too much, it's just like the draw's not there, and you're choking on it. So I got to get a punch on it or the little slit, know.
No, we talked about it yesterday with Dwayne. Is like the most important thing when you talk about accessories and good accessories to have. The most important thing surrounding a cigar is the cut. Because if you have a bad cut, it ruins the entire experience. It just does. Like you need a good cut, so get good accessories, buy a good cutter, buy a good punch.
You need something to suck on.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It's just part of not only the flavor profile, but the process.
It is
a good draw. Just part of it.
Kales, anybody still out there with us tonight? There you go. So people are still hanging on there. We're gonna sign off here in a minute. I know it's been late for everybody.
Identify yourself.
Right. Give us a question. Thumbs up. We're out of here in a minute. I know people have stuff to do, and we do again.
I just lit a cigar. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, we aren't. And once we sign off, we're still gonna smoke these cigars. We don't really care. But I know Kale's tired. Again, just for another
Ooh.
49 minutes. We still got 30% off on the website. So if you haven't bought a box yet, buy a box of something. 30% off. Again, the Nika shades and the Muertos are 50% off right now. Any Drew Estate box, you're getting the 5-pack. So grab one of those. And if you find this after the fact, so let's say you find this live video next week or in the future. Again, normally our boxes are all 20% off on the website. We have some really great stuff from a lot of companies, and there's a lot of rare stuff out there. So when you're on the Copper Canyon website, go out there. Right on that front page, the first button says Rare Cigars. So that's going to be some of our rare stuff. But you can also sort and search by any company you want to and find some really good stuff out there.
I think I have a trivia.
Ooh, you have a trivia for us.
I think I had it. Where is it? Easy question for the community. You have to wait. All right. So cognac is fermented and distilled in copper stills twice, and then put in the French oak barrel. Now, a certain percentage of alcohol leaves that barrel every year as it ages. What is that called? And you have to wait.
I will wait. Yeah.
You will wait. And do we have a prize as they Google it?
Sure. Yeah. If somebody hits us with this, make sure you send us the information. What I will tell you this is Kale will say whoever responds to this, if somebody's out there with the answer, and then we'll get your information and we'll send you a prize on Monday.
Like a koozie or something cool.
Something. What we got?
Something good.
Your sister came on and said 2026 goal, get rid of the stash?
Oh,
question mark?
Said, no, he's anti-mustache.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you like the beard better?
I don't
it's
think
a free country.
I don't think so. The mustache, again, for people that are viewing now that have never seen me before, I usually don't have any facial hair. The mustache is a newer thing. And the only reason I have the mustache is
it's the Mario.
It's me, Mario. A few months ago, playing hockey, I took a puck to the chin, had to get some stitches. Okay, so it's always fun. So I get some stitches, right? I couldn't shave for a minute. I had stitches. So I had to grow the beard out. I get the beard. Beard, not a great look for me, but it was there. It was fine. Whatever. And when I'm shaving the beard finally, after I get the stitches out and all heals up, I'm shaving the beard. And I was like, it'd be really funny to rock a big mustache for a minute because I had a big beard. So I was like, oh, I'll do a mustache. And most of my friends hated it. It's very universally panned, the mustache. So I was like, I'll keep it.
Nah. In your face. In my face.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't give a shit. And honestly, the family, the wife, like I thought there'd be more blowback from the wife, but she was like, whatever. So I've kept it, and it's got, honestly, on the podcast we've done, the social media we've done, I've got more text and comments about my mustache than anything for the last month than anything. So we'll just keep rocking it.
We're going social media on Joe here's mustache.
Yeah.
This is important. Perhaps we should ask everyone out there, like, dislike, or something, whether it has to go or not.
Yeah, comment. Okay? Let me know.
And if it's that important to you, what are you going to put up to get rid of that mustache?
Yeah, there you go.
Like a nice donation to a good charity, like Coats for Kids.
Yes.
Or to Josh Lincoln and his hunting for vets. I'd say bidding starts at $100.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Comment if you want to make a donation. You want to put a good donation out there. Comment on the video.
Yeah.
And then, sure. We raise some money. We'll get rid of the mustache. Or if you're pro mustache and you want to make a donation, keep the mustache.
There you go.
There you go. Mustache donation.
How long are we going to let this run?
Well, this video is going to be out there and people are going to watch it for weeks and weeks to come and whatever to come. So we'll let it run for
spring break.
Yes. We'll give it like 60 days or whatever, 90 days, and we'll see what people think. And we'll let the mustache survive until
And I will
April.
come back and shave it.
There you go. We'll do a live shaving. We'll get rid of it.
Live. I promise I'll leave the lip.
We'll clip. Thank you.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. We'll get rid of it or keep it. What we got, Kale?
Well, I do recall Nikki when she was in here. She was super positive about your beard.
Yes.
Also, Amanda came on and said definitely beard over the stash.
Wow.
Beard over stash. Well, we're not there.
So we don't
We're
have
on stash.
So we don't have a comment yet about the barrel. We don't have an answer yet for the barrel.
We don't have a
we don't have
an
one
answer yet.
Okay. Well,
Joe, I'll turn it over to you. What's that called? Well, the question again, after the distillation process and it goes into the cask and it has to age, a certain percentage has to leave the barrel. All right. What is that process called?
Isn't that called like the angel share?
That is called the angel share.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's your prize. I will give you the cutter that you gave me earlier today.
Oh, yay. No. Angel share. Yeah, that's called the angel share. That just magical process of it leaving the barrel and dissipating into the world. I guess
that's the same for Scotch, bourbon, whiskey. They all use the same. I think Scotch has a different phrase for it, but kind of sort of the same.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's more colorful. Yeah, just is. But yeah, same phrasing, same process. Hanging out. Again, if you're out here or if you're seeing it, again, we have the discounts for a little bit longer. So 30% off. So grab some boxes.
If you haven't bought this bad boy, which is what we smoked for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over
2 hours.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours. All right. Wonderful smoke. Fuente makes a quality smoke. Every one of them are. But this is the añejos are right top of the table. Top of the table.
Top of the table.
Yes.
They really are, and it's just a really cool stick. And again, there's more expensive boxes than those out there. There's rarer stuff. The añejos normally drop around holiday time.
Yeah, they are a limited release.
They are. We get them
when they're gone. They're gone.
We get them once a year, and we luckily, because we're really big with Fuente, we get a lot. So usually we send añejos to all of our stores. But people sleep on them, man. Like they're there and they're on the shelf at all of our locations right now for singles, and people just don't know what they don't know. And I tell customers every day, I'm like, hey, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, what's that? Fuente. I'm like, no, that's a really, again, we're blessed. Here in Fort Wayne, we have some great tobacco shops. And we have some great stores that we run at Copper Canyon, and we have a great selection, right? But you go into other areas of the U.S., these hubs, these bigger cities, right, where there's way more cigar nerds, way more guys, and añejos would never be on the shelf for more than a week in a lot of those cities. And I've had friends travel in and see our Liga Privadas and our Rare Ligas and our Opus and our añejos and our Rare Tat and our Perdomo or my father's. We have so much cool shit in our humidors. And they're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why do you have all these añejos? I'm like, we just do. And we're blessed. Like you could walk into one of our locations tomorrow and just grab an añejo off the shelf, which you can't do that in a lot of places in the U.S. A lot of the shops, when they get them in, they're sold by the box. They're gone in a couple days. That's it. That's all she wrote. Like it's that.
And people are calling, hey, let me know when those come in.
Exactly. Let me know when the añejos drop. And we're lucky that we have enough to where we can have boxes on the website and we get the discount, or you go into the shop and buy singles of it as well. And so again, I think we're a little spoiled for that in our territory, to where we have so much cool stuff.
I'm okay with that.
No, I am too. But again, we're blessed to where when a guy comes into the humidor and he's like, what's good? You're like, everything. I mean, where do you want to start? And it's hard because you don't want to throw shade or not talk about a company. But if a guy comes in, he's like, what's a really good cigar? Where do you start?
Yeah.
Like, well, we talk Padron.
Well, what's your price point?
Right. What's your price point? He's like, oh, I talked about it yesterday at Dwayne. I had a guy come in like a week ago and he just got like promotion work. He's like, I want to have a great cigar today. I want a great cigar. You know, I was like, well, what's your price point? He's like, I don't care. Okay. Well, man, we got a lot of options. Like a lot. Like we go Añejo, we go Opus, we go Padron Anniversary.
Yeah.
You want 26, you want 64.
We can talk about, we got Perdomo 12 year, we got Rare Tat, we got High End My Father, we got some great Ashtons and Davidoffs and things like that. And you just go down the list, and then you don't want to do that because you overwhelm the customers. You don't give them only like 3 options.
Yeah.
But we give them 3, in the back of your mind, you're like, I didn't name 15,
Yeah.
right? And then also in my head, I'm like, and so I talked about
So
this.
what's your flavor profile?
No, what was wild about this scenario was I gave him like 3 or 4 options. And as he's staring, he looks to the left and he goes, "What's that?" And he pointed at Milano. And I was like, well, that's an Oliva Milano. I mean, that's an amazing cigar. That's what we're smoking right now. I said, yeah. He's like, is that good? Like, it's great. Oh. He's like, I don't know why. It looks really good. I want to smoke that. I was like, then smoke that.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was like, I didn't even say that because we assume, because we smoked cigars for so long, that everybody knows about Oliva Milano. Everybody
Yeah.
knows about Padron 1926 64s. But newer people get
Yeah.
into cigars may have never even seen Oliva
Yeah.
or never even looked at it, or it's
Mhm.
not the flashy brand, or it's not this or not that, but like they never even get to that cigar without somebody steering them towards it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Anejos can be. When
That's
people
where
hear
tobacconist comes into play.
right, but when people hear Fuente and they hear cool, Opus,
Yeah.
Opus, Opus, Opus,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then we go back and I go, no, let's talk about Anejos, man. Like,
yeah.
not as expensive, usually easier to get, but just as cool.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about that cigar. Let's talk about Casa Cubas.
Yeah.
Like, let's have some, like, I mean, come on. Like,
Yep.
there's fun stuff in every brand that if you don't know everybody's cigar journey, you're going to find somebody on that. And you can't assume everybody knows what you know. And you might talk to a guy. I heard the wildest thing from Nate with Perdomo last week. He's like, I did an event and some guy came in and he bought a box and he says he's been smoking Perdomo for 15 years, whatever it is, and he's a lot 23 Maduro guy, lot 23 Maduro, lot 23 Maduro, whatever it is. And Nate's like, yeah, I'm going through freebies, and he's a champagne. And the guy goes, what's that? And Nate freezes and he goes, that's a Perdomo champagne. The guy goes, I've never seen that cigar before. It's like, this guy's been smoking Perdomo for like 15 years, but obviously he's just had like
In a cave.
tunnel vision.
Yeah.
I go to the shop, I buy this box. That's what I
Yeah.
do. And like the most popular cigar
Yeah.
that they make, like the
Yeah.
champagne, I was like, never seen it. And Nate's like, I didn't know what to do. Eventually he told him about it, the whole
Mhm.
story, but like that can happen. Like I see it every day. Guys go in and they just go, I buy this cigar at this spot in the humidor, and I don't look at the rest of it.
I rather enjoy being the kid in the candy store.
Yeah.
I mean, and as far as cigars go or spirits, be the kid in the candy store. Like, I've never understood, and I think it's an older generation that guys like me, because I'm old, that like I smoke this, like
Right.
you're
Yes.
lot 23, and it's like I've tasted so many great cigars.
Yeah.
And some I've come back to, some not. Like you remember when the Johnny Tobacconaut, the original, came out?
Yeah.
You'd kill somebody for a Johnny Tobacconaut, and I sat on one for I don't know 1-2 years, and lit it again. And was like, this is straw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do fall off at a point.
so that's
They
when that's when I told myself I was not going to sit around and age cigars. I mean, you can if you're into that, fine, but smoke them. It's like, who was it that you told me?
Staka.
Staka.
Steve Staka.
You tell that story.
So again, I know we're getting to the end of the episode. So Steve Staka.
This is a great moral lesson in life.
So Steve Staka told me at one of my trade shows, one of my funniest anecdotes about cigars, and we were there. And Steve, when you're at his booth at the trade show, always has a plethora of people want to do interviews with him because he's been great at cigars. He's one of the better minds and blenders in the industry, and Steve's great. So Steve's sitting there, and he was one of the master blenders for Drew Estate. Now he owns Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And even before all that, he was just a cigar nerd like the rest of us. And somebody asked Steve, they said, hey, do you still collect cigars? And Steve said, nope, I stopped collecting cigars. I smoke them because I'm really big and I'm really overweight. I'm probably going to die really soon. And all my cigar collection will go, my wife's younger than me. And so when I die, she's going to remarry. Probably some MFer named Skylar or some shit. And then And then that guy is going to inherit all my cigars. Then he's all going to smoke them. So fuck that guy. He's not getting my cigars, so I smoke them. That was Steve's anecdote
Boom.
about not
Boom.
collecting
That's
cigars.
a mic drop moment.
Yeah.
Who smoked my cigars?
We just all after that. It was a cool because like even for Steve, who's at that pinnacle of making cigars in the industry, he's
Yeah.
even like, no, I'm not collecting, hold on to stuff. And
Mm.
I've gotten to that point now. There's still stuff in my humidor home I haven't touched, or look, I go, not this time, not this time. But I've definitely been smoking more rare stuff recently than I ever had, because every time you hold on to a box or hold on to a cigar, you end up buying more.
Mhm.
And so there's always another one. There's always another. The only thing I'll say about aging cigars, everybody out there, is when you find a cigar you love, you're like, that cigar is great. You go to an event, you go to a website, you buy that box. Cigars do get better over time as long as you age them properly and you store it properly. So when I find something I love, I buy a box. I smoke 5 to 7. Let's say it's a 20 count box. I smoke 5 to 7, within the first few months, like regularly. I smoke them, and I will let those age, and then in a year come back and smoke another couple. In 2 years, smoke another couple. Or hopefully in like 5 years, I still have 1 or 2 left. Or in 5 years, I can try that cigar again. I think 7 years is about the max
Yeah.
I would sit on a cigar for, if it's full bodied or it's medium bodied. If it's mild, it's probably not gonna be better. I wouldn't.
You should. I don't think you should age mild
No, I
cigars.
wouldn't. But sit on those things for max 5 years, and they will change. And you'll sit there with a friend, and it's really fun to have a buddy come over and go, dude, I got a 6-year-old X
Yeah.
of this cigar. And they were like, oh, shoot. Because even if it's a cigar you grab off the shelf for normal shop, you're not grabbing a 6-year-old version off the shelf. You're grabbing a pretty, one that's pretty recent. And that cigar will be completely different. It'll change your mind on that cigar. It'll be so different. But I would do that. That's my suggestion, is buy a box, smoke some initially for sure. Because how do you know if it got better if you don't smoke it?
Yeah.
Right? I know guys that buy boxes and don't smoke them for years.
Wow.
When I'll run into a guy at a event and go, hey man, how's that box you bought last event? And they're like, I haven't opened that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think cigars are very similar to wine vintages, in that wine is on a slow path to vinegar.
Sure.
Okay. And, a Napa cab, at 5 years, depending on quality, 5 to 10 years, after that, it becomes questionable.
Sure.
Okay. And like wine, 99% of the wine made today is really not made for aging. Okay. It's meant for drinking.
Sure.
All right. Now, some are meant for aging, and some you can hold a few years, 5 years, maybe an Italian Barolo out to 10.
Sure.
All right. But eventually that thing's going to turn into vinegar. Eventually that cigar is going to turn into
people are making great cigars right now with well-aged tobacco, to where when you buy a cigar, they smoke that cigar. The cigars you're buying off our site or in our stores are meant to be smoked.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to age some, more power to you. I would.
I think this, I think the Añejo would age better than this Milano.
Sure.
I think the Milano is a fresh smoke type of smoke.
Yeah.
Maybe 2-3 years in, I think that Añejo could go further.
Oh my God.
You know?
I found, again, this is like the last story we'll tell, and then we'll get out of here for everybody. But like, I did find a really cool on my travels a few years ago. I think it was 2020. It was at the end of COVID. Wife went up to Grand Rapids, and I found like a 2011 Fuente holiday box.
Okay.
It had some like Añejos and some Opus in it. And this little random shop in like Grand Haven, Michigan. And that thing was a holiday box from 2011. So that was 9 years old when I bought it.
Yeah.
And all the cigars except for the Chateau Naturals were tremendous. The Naturals at that point were, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing left. Like there's nothing. It's a very mild cigar anyways. But it was such a cool find. It was a great buy. And if you go to a local shop and you hunt for those things, it's fun to find those rare old things at those shops you go to. And so I found that thing.
The one time, and I'll tell my story, we went, Rex Mercer put this together. God bless you, Rex. What a great friend. We all ended up at Smokes on Burdick.
Yes.
John Milne. What a wonderful man.
Yep.
All right. The Smokes on Burdick. And it's too bad it's gone because the back room was a cigar museum. But when I first started smoking cigars 30 plus years ago, I did Royal Jamaicans.
Yep.
Okay. I did Royal Jamaicans. That was my jam, you know, and hadn't seen him in years and went up and said, "You have any Royal Jamaicans?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Of course he did.
And there it was. And of course he did.
Of course,
you know,
of course, John.
and there they were. There's a box of Robustos, right? And you know, so I bought one, and because he wanted to sell me that box, because
Sure.
box, God knows how old that box was, but that wrapper was translucent. All right,
Yeah.
and lit it, and there was absolutely zero taste.
Yep.
Okay, nothing there. I didn't even want to touch the band because I knew the whole thing would just go poof. You know, it's like, you want to buy that box? No, I'm gonna pass,
I'm
bro.
good.
I'm gonna
Good.
pass.
I'm glad you still have these, but I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good.
So are we winding down?
Yeah.
Joe,
so-
man, thank you
No.
for the Corvasi or the Hennessy
Yes.
and having me out, man. This is a
That
fun
was great.
time,
We'll
man.
do one again soon. Honestly, I think our next one maybe we'll do wine.
I would love that.
We could do wine.
I can bring you some wine,
Bring
bro.
you some wine. Maybe we'll do a wine pairing night. Maybe we'll partner with Tatawai. Maybe we'll get Pete on for an episode as well. So we'll do one again soon. Again, thank you everybody for being out there. If you're watching this later, thanks for watching. Again, right now on the website for the next less than an hour, 30% off everything on the website. So grab your boxes, 50% off Nika Shade, 50% off Muertos, 25 from Deadwood. So grab those. You grab a Drew Estate box tonight. You're going to have a free 5-pack on top of it. We're shipping everything on Monday. Grab your stuff. For John Runge, thank you again, John, for being here. Do you want to say anything else before we sign off?
Sante.
Sante. So again, we did the Añejo pairing. We had the cognac. Thank you for everybody for commenting tonight. For Joe Pasquale, Copper Cane Cigar Chat Live. Everybody out there, stay smoky.